So that was a very good fight yesterday. I liked the card mostly because the fights were fun to watch. Even Isaac Lowe's fight with I forgot the kid's name that beat him. That was a decent fight. Was it pay per view worthy? That depends because you also have to gauge whether or not it was worthy of your money by what you had to pay. That fight was only about that card was only about $40. So when you put it into context that was it pay-per-view worthy? Was it worth your $40? Then I would say yes it was. Then I would say yes it was. Luis, what it do? Lucius, what it do? Gooch in the building. Alejandro. Yeah, I did a video on that, Alejandro. The last video I did, the first story is about that fight. And yeah, for $40, if we talking about for $40, then yeah, that was good. $40 to see the undisputed, well, $40 to see Usyk and Fury fight again. Yeah, I think that's pay-per-view worthy. I think it was. It was a good fight. It was more competitive than the first one, which is weird because even though it was more competitive than the first one, Fury lost by a wider margin. How is that possible? And it's because of what's happening in between the rounds. Did he fight a better version of the fight that he fought? Sort of, because he didn't get ragdolled, but he lost by a wider margin. That this was actually a more decisive victory for Usyk than the last one was, even though parts of it Fury did better in some parts. But it was good, man. It was good. It was a good fight. I'm not complaining. It only costed about $40. It was worth it. I liked it. And now I guess the question is, what would people like to see Usyk do now? What would they like to see him do now? And that's what we're going to talk about on the panel. What should be the next move for Usyk? What would y'all want? If it's up to y'all, what would you want him to do, and who would you want him to fight? It was a good scrap, yeah. Good scrap. So we gonna get into that. We can get into that. We can get right into that. You know. Give me a second. And what do y'all think about Daniel coming up to him? Frank needs to pull Daniel out of that Parker fight and go for Mike Tyson's youngest heavyweight champion record with Italma. Well, I don't know because the thing is that you talking about putting Italma in there with Daniel, and that's a step too far, bro. That's too far. Like, I don't know that Italma's ready for Daniel. I think there's a lot of guys out there that he probably could beat, but I don't know that he's ready for Daniel. That's a different that's different, you know. You
How
could,
about
but
Atama and Richard Torres?
I mean like in an ideal world, but Top Rank ain't gonna make that right away.
Right.
They ain't gonna make that right away. Like that's I don't bother with that one. Like that fight has been mentioned to me before, but I don't bother with that one because that shit is not gonna happen like that. It's not. Like it's just it ain't gonna be that fast.
Very true.
On the
Very
face of
true.
it, they both punch really fucking hard. I'll give them that. They both punch fucking hard. But I kind of have to give it to Italma in the sense that Dempsey McKean is better than anyone I have seen Italma fight up until this point. I'll say
Agreed.
that we could say that even though Moses is younger, he's younger by a few years. His win over Dempsey is a bit more impressive because he wrapped that motherfucker up in a round, bro,
Yeah,
in
he
one
took care of
round.
it quick. Man, I was
I didn't think
impressed.
it
The
was gonna be that fast, bro. Like one round, two good shots, fight's over. So
I
and
mean,
it's
that's
better.
some people were calling the first punch a rabbit punch, but I think
I ain't
McKean
gonna
might have
lie.
built into that.
I did see that, but I don't think it was on purpose. It's just that's the way it happened. That if you go back and look, yeah, it do kind of look like a rabbit punch. I don't think he meant for that to happen, but that is how it looked.
Right.
You
it's a
know?
little disappointing because I wanted to see him get in more rounds. I want to see what this guy looks like round seven. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He hasn't had that yet because he's been blowing these guys out, out the water. And it's not even you can say it's bad matchmaking. His last two guys were supposed to be durable.
Yeah.
McKean, especially
Marius
McKean.
Vach, yeah, he's supposed to be
Yeah,
one of the more durable guys.
but McKean's
Problem
never
is
been stopped before.
the
So
Yeah.
problem is
No, he got stopped. Hergovic stopped him. But it was
no, it
like
was
a
12. It was decision. It was decision.
no, Hergovic stopped him, bro. He stopped him. Go look. On
But the problem
BoxRec,
is,
he's
if he keeps doing that, he could fall into that trap where once he faces somebody who's durable enough to take his punches, he could get fucked up. So
and
that's the trap he has
that's
to
why
avoid.
I'm saying don't rush him. That's why I say don't rush him. That kid is 19, bro. What the
Yeah, you
fuck is
got
the
time. You
rush?
got time. Yeah, they be moving these. It's ever since it's AJ that started that wave.
I
They
think
just be
Lomachenko started that wave, to be real with you, because I never seen a motherfucker move that fast.
no, but that's different. That's different though,
No,
because
I know it's just this feeling that we gonna move him quick, and as soon as he's ready to fight, like you don't need to do that, bro.
you
Not
don't
with no
need.
19-year-old, bro.
No, no, not with him. Not with him.
You
Nah,
got a whole division full of motherfuckers that he could beat the shit out of. Like the video I did, they was talking about putting him in there with Jermaine Franklin, and I'm like, I could go for that because he
and,
durable. I could
and
go for
from what
that.
I understand, he wasn't an Olympian, right?
Yeah, he wasn't an
He
Olympian.
wasn't. So
He
he
wasn't
needs
like,
these rounds. He needs these early rounds,
bro. He been a
early fights.
professional boxer since he was like 16 because he debuted. He debuted in 2017. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so he just needs to get these rounds for experience, like these early fights. He
Yeah.
needs to know. But I will say, man, this guy has no amateur experience. He's fucking good, man.
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
really
Like
interested.
honestly, it's
They
kind of
gotta move him
crazy how
right
good he
though.
is. It's
They gotta move
crazy
him
how good.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, because he's good. That's why I say,
don't
look,
rush him.
I'm not for protecting fighters, but if it's me, yo, that kid is 19 and he looking like this now. He don't need to fight for a title till he like 22. When he
Yeah,
22, if he looking like this now, imagine what he gonna look like when he 22.
He ain't
motherfuckers
even
always want to do the next Mike Tyson, beat the Mike Tyson record, all that stuff. Bro,
he's
focus on you, bro. Mike
For
Tyson's a
he's
one
real.
of a
not
time. Yeah, go ahead.
he ain't even into his full man strength yet.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not.
19. He not gonna
Yeah,
get that. He not gonna really get that man strength until 25. And you got to make sure he gets there safely. And I know that sound crazy, but it's like, bro, if the
that's
dude
not
looking,
protecting him.
that's it's not. He 19. Who the fuck y'all want him to fight at 19? Like
Yeah.
he's 19,
Th-
bro.
They're
Like
doing they're doing everything right now. I just don't want no contender status. Yeah, he's still a prospect to me.
yeah,
Well,
yep.
actually, no. Well, okay, he's
No,
close.
no,
He's
you're
close.
right. You're
He's
right.
close. But he just beat McKean. McKean fought for a vacant. No, for that mandatory status for the
Yeah,
IBF.
but don't but that's like the thing that people do, that you get a good win and people jump off a cliff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
don't jump
yeah,
off a cliff. Like it's Dempsey McKean. Don't jump off a cliff. And
yeah.
this is heavyweight. Everybody is literally one punch away from getting knocked the fuck out. So
Honestly, put him in there with Hergovic right now. I want to
not
see
see
if somebody.
no, see you
What?
bugging.
That's too
That's what I
soon.
mean.
That's
Like
not too soon.
the reason I
Hergovic.
say that, you hitting the gas on the premise that he knocked out Dempsey McKean in a round,
Okay.
that's when I take my foot off the gas. Like, oh,
Okay.
all
Okay.
right,
Okay.
all
Okay.
right.
FA is fair.
No,
Okay.
FA about to fight Bacoli.
But is that level okay? Is that
It's one of those things to where you could, but why? If you do it, it's you gonna hold them to that standard now. Like I'm like, nah, we don't put the
but
we gonna keep him on undercards. That's the first motherfucking thing. We're gonna
mhm.
keep him on undercards, and we're gonna pull all the other guys because no matter what,
Oh,
it's literally what you said. You knocking motherfuckers out so fast, so quick, that if you put him in there with a motherfucker too quick and he don't go away, it's gonna be problems. It's
what's
gonna
his
be
name?
problems,
What's his
bro.
name?
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god, I
put him
just
in the
had it.
ring with
Dylan White.
some
Dylan White too soon. Dylan's
yes,
Come on,
washed. Dylan's
Dillian.
washed.
dude,
Come
Dylan's
dude.
on.
washed.
Put him in the ring with some tough jobber, like just some road warrior with
Dylan
like
White.
dozen
Yeah.
losses but
Dylan
no
White.
No,
knockouts.
because you putting, see, the shit you doing is you thinking about money. That's what you thinking about. You
No, I'm
thinking about
not. I'm
money.
thinking about
You
development. I
are,
don't. I'm not.
Dillian is still worth money. That's one. Two, who
Okay,
the
yeah, I
fuck
guess.
told you Dillian want to fight this kid?
You're right.
Dillian don't, what Dillian, like I only think about fights that can be made. When I think about that fight, what reason is there for Dillian
Yeah, that
in
was
his
dumb.
mid-30s to fight this kid? Like, do
That
I
was
want to
dumb.
get
That was
knocked
dumb.
out? That must be what I want. I must want to get knocked out. I must think that I'm a gatekeeper. ASVP said, imagine Parker beating Dubois. Yo, I ain't gonna front. That shit would be crazy.
He,
If
I have Parker in that fight though.
I don't have Parker in
I
that
have
fight.
Parker in that fight.
Joe Joyce didn't have to do no magnificent, spectacular shit to beat Joe. He just kept throwing punches. That was basically it.
And
Yeah,
if
Walk
Zhang
him
kept
down.
throwing punches, he'd have knocked him out.
Yeah, basically you fight the same fight, which is the earmark of the pressure guy. Pressure guy gonna fight the same fight, bro. It don't matter who he fighting. Shit ain't gonna change. So it's gonna work with some motherfuckers, but not with others. Will work with Parker. It's not gonna work with Zhang. You don't stand in front of that, man. You don't do that.
Yeah, especially that counter left, man.
For real. It's a bad
Unleash that
idea.
Kung Pao, man, and you're done.
So
I'm
so
putting
let me
money on that fight too as well.
you put in yo, you
I
going
think I can win.
You-
Yo, that's an upset, man. I
Brazen
think I
man,
can win
I am.
money with that.
I
I
don't
need
know.
to start betting because yo, Jules, there's too many fights I don't bet and I don't win money. I'm just like, what am I doing, bro?
Yeah, but I
What
don't
am
know.
I
But I don't see what you see that Parker's gonna do that's gonna beat him, unless you're saying that
Grab
you
one,
think
two moves.
unless you think Parker gonna knock him out.
No, a 12-round decision, of course not.
I don't know,
12-round
but
it doesn't take much. Like it just like it was very simple. It's just aggression. That's all it
yeah,
is.
he's simple, but he a big doofus,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
Like
no,
he,
he is, he is, but he doesn't keep the whole aggression for all 12 rounds. He'll gas out later, but I think I don't know.
I, I don't
I'm
know.
going with partner.
We gonna see. It's a good fight. It's a good fight, and it's not far away neither. It's in February. That's
Yo,
what
I
a
love
little
it.
over a
I
month.
love it. I
I
love
trust
it.
Joel-
Dubois' chin more than I trust Joseph Parker's gas tank. That's all I'll say. Or other way around, excuse me.
He
The
got
shit
stopped by a
is
jab
the
by
shit is
Usyk, bro.
yeah, but the shit that I'm saying is Hergovic was punching this man square in his face. I personally, I think my honest opinion, it's not
Who's
hate.
McGrovern knocked out?
Uh, Dempsey McKean,
Who?
right? Dempsey
Who?
McKean.
I
All
don't know who that
right,
is.
bro. Look,
Hey, come
man.
on, come on,
All right,
man.
all
What
right,
are you doing?
all right,
What are you
no,
doing here,
hey,
man?
if
Hergovic
you
is
got Joseph,
trash. I ain't gonna lie.
he is trash, but I'm saying the right hand for you to eat that many right hands, right hand, right back and over and over. Hey, bro, we'll see. We'll see. What y'all think
Yep.
about? What y'all think about Callum Smith, Joshua Buatsi?
I'm betting on that shit too. Cal Smith, late round stoppage. Let's go.
Give me a
Late
second. Let me
round.
grab
Let's
my
go.
coffee. Y'all shoot the shit about that fight. Let me
It's
grab
too
my
late to
coffee
have
real quick.
coffee, buddy. Go drink some tea.
See now,
I
I'm
got
okay
by
with
mid rounds. Mid
I'm
rounds
okay
later.
with
You got
Usyk.
mid round?
I'm okay with
Yeah.
Usyk fighting, doing some defenses, but if he goes back down to like cruiserweight or whatever, with that too.
No, yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But
We'll get to that.
Cal Smith, Buatsi, I see it right now. Buatsi loads up on a lot of shots. Cal Smith is very good with that catch and shoot left hook, whether you're in southpaw or orthodox. And Buatsi does keep his hands low when he gets tired. I got a late round stoppage. I wish
Nope.
Calum gotten more rounds in the last year, but it is what it is. Calum, Buatsi's not a hard style to figure out.
No,
I'm just
not.
the
interested.
thing is,
I'm just interested to see how what he's gonna do to get inside on Callum Smith because he's gonna try that.
I just what I struggle with or what makes the fight appealing to me is it's not like Buatsi is this mega strong puncher that if
He's
he
not.
land that right hand it slice out. Nah, you couldn't knock out Willie Hutchinson, bro.
Honestly, I think Callum has more power at 175.
That's what
He
I
made
was
he
a
thinking.
he,
little
he
bit.
made that motherfucker a seizure and shit like that.
That motherfucker, like when he hit the only motherfucker that beat his ass, and really ain't no shame in it, is motherfucking Better Beef.
That's
But
fair.
these other, I don't. In other words, I don't think Buatsi would have knocked out Lennon Castillo. I don't think he would have knocked. I don't think he would. Cause you was dead tired. I remember at the end of the Hutchinson fight, he got tired, and that's the fuck That's what I was thinking. And the reason you don't throw a lot of punches, and the reason you don't mix it up a lot on the inside, and you don't really go for it and get at him, motherfuckers, you don't have the engine to do that. He had Willie Hutchinson hurt, but couldn't get him out of there. And Willie don't even punch that hard. I'm
You
like,
want to split decision on that shit, man. That's how ass you are.
Also, the only three fighters who've given Callum Smith problems are Canelo, John Ryder, and Better Beef. And what do they all have in common? They get
All
inside and
Pressure
fuck you
fighters.
up.
That's such a
But they're
good point.
pressure fighters. But when it
They
comes to
are,
Don
though.
Ryder, he was definitely dying at the weight at that time. No excuses, no excuses. But
No, but we saw the same thing though. That it is true that if you're an inside fighter then yeah, you probably gonna give Callum some problems. Because if nothing else, he does let the guy get too close. Well, that ain't Joshua Buatsi. He's
It's
not
not.
really an inside guy.
He
He
tries to
not.
do in and out. He's mid range, but he tries to get on the inside. But he smothers. He does the Sean Porter effect. He smothers his punches on the inside.
I might
That's
have
what
to
he
go.
does.
I might have to go with Callum on that
I'm
one.
going with Gallon for that one.
Because I don't think the shit that I think is I could be wrong. That's what makes the fight good. But I would sooner go with Callum to take your right hand than for you to take his. Or for I
Yeah.
would sooner go with Callum's left hook than you. Do you even have a left hook? Because I ain't really
Nah.
seen Buatsi. I ain't. Yeah, maybe I missed it, but I don't
His
really
his
see
best
him
his
having a
best
left hook.
punches are his straight punches, but
Oh, I'm gonna fuck with Callum on that one. I might have to fuck with him. I have to fuck with him.
mm,
So who we got on our pound for pound, gentlemen? We got Usyk #1, consensus #1 on the pound for pound.
I don't see how you don't.
so I see people trying to say he's not a generational heavyweight. I don't know if you saw that tweet. It's going viral. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
no, I
this shit
seen
is
that, and
fucking stupid. I'm just
yeah,
like,
this shit
bro,
is silly,
That's a
bro.
big
It's just
whatever, man.
like why not like give this man his flowers? Like, dude,
because
you
he
see
not.
what this
I
guy's
told you, bro.
doing,
Because he
bro?
not American. I told you. It's because he not American.
This guy's
They
amazing.
assume. They automatically assume. And the craziest thing is, it's not my opinion. It's a fact. Y'all shit on his cruiserweight run, right? Y'all shit on it like, oh, them dudes wasn't nothing. But Breeders gave him a better fight than Anthony Joshua. Both
Yeah.
times.
They're
Yeah.
bugging.
Breeders gave him a better fight than Fury. He
Mhm.
gave him a better fight than Fury. Go
And
watch it.
all those guys are good names. All
You know what
those
I
guys.
mean?
That cruiserweight title run alone, he could have retired off of that.
The shit is that the weirdest thing is that them dudes, after he beat them, they wasn't washed up. Breeders became a champion again. Glavatsky became a champion again. Now Gassiev, he didn't, but go fuck with Gassiev and see if he washed up. I dare you.
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck with him and see if he washed up.
You know what I don't get? You know what I don't get is all these people bitching and complaining about the scoring, and some even saying that it was a draw. I don't see how
That's
you
just
see
crazy to me.
Those are just people with agendas, bro. Like the shit that the smoking gun is all three judges had it the same way by the same margin. All three, right? To me, I'm gonna be honest that the reason I'm settled on how I scored it, that if I'm just talking to y'all, Fury only won 3 rounds. When I look down at my shit, when I went back to my tweets, I'm like, so I basically only have Fury winning 3 rounds, basically. And then the AI shit said the same thing. I'm like, all right, see, that settles it. Then it's not me. It's not my imagination that, bro, you losing. Big time. You losing. You making them work, but you don't win rounds just by making them work. Like, yeah, you going to make them work, but to me, it really only looked like you won 3 rounds. And yeah, I only had you winning 1 round after 4 or 5. I only had Fury winning, and it was like maybe just because I know they trying to get you rounds. So yeah, I gave you one off of pity. But that could have easily been 4-0 Usyk after 4. I don't see what the fuck you did in the first 4 to win.
Yeah, any extra rounds you gave to Fury were just the pity rounds of he made Usyk work more than those.
Yeah.
Like,
He didn't beat him at any function or in any area of the ring. You didn't win the exchanges. You didn't. You weren't landing the more meaningful punches, and you weren't landing more often. So it's
I gave Fury 3, 5, and 11 or 12. I don't remember exactly, but
it wasn't. I know you didn't give him 11. I know you not that.
so then it
11
was 12. Then.
11 was
12.
left hand city. I remember 11 because
Yeah.
11 was left hand city. That's
Then it
like,
was
yo,
12.
Fury's
But I
chin
will
was
say,
a left-hand
I was
magnet
watching back
that
to
round.
live. You guys were saying that Fury did better. Honestly, no, because in that first fight, it was way more competitive. If you ask me,
No, I think what it was is perception. In those mid rounds when Fury's having success, it's clear as day.
Mhm.
It's clear as day that he's having success. In this fight, the reason I would say that he fought better is you didn't get ragdolled. That was real bad. And
yeah.
you didn't really get hurt. You got hit a lot though. So it's kind of funny that did he fight a better fight in the second one? Kind of, because he didn't get hurt. But you lost by a wider margin.
He made it.
It was
more
this weirder
competitive.
thing. It was this weirder thing where he was like every round was more competitive, like he had a chance, but then Usyk did just enough to pull away repeatedly.
I agree with
over
that.
and over again.
The
I
weight
agree
gain,
with that.
I'm a bit underwhelmed with his performance because I expected more from the weight gain, but you did the same thing as the first fight, but you did it worse. Like
Shout
he
out
was
to Jason because Jason said he was going to do that. Jason said he's going to fight the way Jason was one of the few people I heard say that he's going to do the same shit because he doesn't think he did anything wrong.
like you saw him loading, but this time it was different. Like in the first fight, that backhand uppercut was landing on Usyk's jaw
It
like a lot
was.
because he was just throwing it like a whip. He was just throwing it from the hip and
In
everything.
this fight, he
This fight,
wasn't.
he's loading up
He
on it.
threw it though. He did
Yeah,
throw
no,
it, but it didn't land.
because he's loading up on it. And Usyk has time to react to it because it was so like slow. He wasn't even moving his feet that much in this fight too because he's too big and clunky, bro.
Well, I mean, it
280.
didn't help that he came in with all that extra weight either. I mean, you
That's
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
be moving
I
saying.
don't
around.
even know what the fuck it was for. If you wasn't
He
going to
was
step to him,
That's why I'm so confused. I'm
It
just like,
was to take the punches better. That's what he thought anyway. He
mm,
thought,
is that what he
and at
said?
that point, I'm just sitting there going, like, bro, you outweighed him by 40 pounds.
that
If
what he
you
said?
need more weight to take the punches better, you fucked.
yeah.
Also, I
yeah.
stand by it, bro. Sugar Hill's a bad trainer, bro. Like, there's no way.
I don't
Like,
know.
that's
I
the
mean,
game
see,
plan. That's the
that's
game plan.
on one end, a lot of his fighters have been losing, and I think that that's the indictment. That on one end, a lot of his fighters
I've
have been
never seen his
losing.
fighter win, Jules. I've never seen one.
I mean, Fury won with Wilder,
But that's
right?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Wilder.
Yeah.
And who's
Shout
That's
that
out to
guy?
funny.
ASVP. So many Wilder fans pick Fury, and that's what I said
That's
in the
what it
video
is.
I did. That like, yo, y'all only picking Fury because of Wilder, and y'all only fucking with Wilder because he from here.
That's what
That's
Ness is doing, bro. Ness is crying out here. I'm just like,
oh,
bro.
what he trying to shit on Fury? He trying to shit
Yeah,
on Usyk?
he's trying to tell the judges saying like, nah, it was like
Nah, y'all
Fury should
just
have
don't
won
know.
that
Nah,
shit.
nah. See, y'all just don't know. I'm gonna be real. A lot of people don't know how to score a fight.
They don't.
I'm gonna be, and that's just being real. That the crux of how I look at a round is who's landing more punches. Usually that should tell you if this is a robbery or if the guy's winning a round. Because how could you be winning the round? The question is, well, how could you be winning the round if you're getting hit more? That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't really complain about some people that said Bivol won, a better Beef won. I see where you coming from. That yeah,
Yeah.
Bivol's getting off, but the punches that you remember are actually from Better Beef. So I could see confusion being created by that. Because normally, what you really supposed to look at, yo, who's getting hit more? Because you can't tell me you winning the round by getting hit more, right? You must be losing the round if you getting hit more. So
Who's
it's
doing more work? That's just really who's doing more work and it's landing. That's what I look at mostly.
yeah, I did see a few dirty tactics to ASVP. They
Oh,
didn't.
a lot. A
He hit him
lot.
right in the, yo, listen, he hit him right in the fucking dick, bro.
Bro,
In
he
the
was
first half,
holding his
he hit him right in the
he was
fucking dick,
holding
bro.
his head down and uppercutting him.
And he was
And
backhanding him too.
he hit him
Yeah.
in the back of the head. Like he did everything he took to win. You know, I can respect that a little bit.
A
Like yo,
little bit, a
he's
little
just
bit.
trying to win. He's just
He
yeah,
tried
No, he went
everything,
straight.
he
bro.
tried
He
everything.
went straight Steve Cunningham on him. Like,
For
He
real.
tried it. Yeah,
That
he
is
tried
how
everything.
he beat. Yo, I'm glad you said because that is how he beat Cunningham. You
Yeah,
doing a lot of dirty shit to him, but you know
yeah.
you got the win, so it is what it is.
But
So
I
how we
just like
feeling about AJ Fury?
I like that fight.
shit, man. It's
It's
crazy when you look at it, bro. Like
lackluster, though.
you
It's
see
not
the
a
feeling that we
strong.
have now is not the same as it was before
It
because like
low
yo,
key, it low key got physical.
we're constantly getting robbed of these mega fights, bro. You know, bro.
Well,
Before Fury AJ, what was it? AJ Wilder, bro.
But we
you
That
not
know
fight
getting.
would
what?
have been
Hold on,
crazy.
hold on. You see, I know what you're doing, Michael. You trying to protect AJ.
No, I'm just
Yes, you
telling
are.
you.
Because there's
No.
no
But
reason.
no, no, no.
Listen.
I'm
Hold
just
on,
talking
hold
to
on.
you.
There's no reason they can't do it now. There's no reason.
No, there's no reason. I'm just telling you about like, yo, now we don't really get as up for that as it was before.
That's not true. I'm still up for that because that's not about a belt. That's about me fucking you up. That's not about
I'm
the
talking about
belts.
that
You know
mega
that
fight, bro.
the belts add to it, right? But you lying. See, I already know, Michael, it's because you young. If they made that
Oh my
fight,
god.
the week of that fight, bro, you would be excited. You would be excited. You'd be ready to watch it.
Hey,
if
Jules.
nothing else, that fight will be like the last chance for both. Like, okay, you want to get back to the top, you want one more shot at the man, you got to
Yeah.
win this fight.
I
Hey,
agree with
Jules.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, go ahead, because y'all cut off undefeated. Y'all ain't even let that motherfucker talk. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Go ahead,
Yeah.
undefeated.
Yeah, fuck both of y'all. Honestly, that fight has lost a lot of its sizzle, bro. Cause I mean, you
See,
think about
that's
it.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that fight would have been a UK man versus a UK man, bro. Like
Hmm.
heavyweight. Let's go, bro. At the O2 Arena, packed out.
Wembley.
At the Wembley, my bad. Wembley, packed out. This shit would have probably outsold Joshua Dubois.
Nah,
Oh,
I just
easy,
You know,
this the
easy,
thing. This the
easy.
thing. It's not that I'm disagreeing that the fight lost a little bit of steam. Yeah, it lost a little bit of steam because it ain't no titles on the line. But y'all motherfuckers saying that shit, right? It's like when the titties first come out. It's gonna be like that. Like once titties first come, like all right. Yeah, I'm in the shit. I'm in the shit. Like once them titties come out, like yeah, I'm in the shit.
Also,
I'm here.
you judging British fans by American fan standards. They don't give a fuck. They're still excited about that fight.
Bro, look at how excited they were about Con and Brooke, bro.
but you know what?
Yeah,
That
that shit
Dubois
was
loss
crazy.
Yeah,
really killed it.
that's true,
See,
bro.
but
But
the problem
That
is,
too.
that there's two parts to this. One, Fury took too long to fight. He should have fought Wilder and AJ a long time ago, and he didn't. AJ and he took too long. And then Usyk came along. Unfortunately, he was that good. He got in everybody's way and fucked everybody up. So that was like the nail in the coffin at that point.
Yeah,
And
but
now
it's
the
not a
fight,
dead fight. It's not like you
it's
bugging
but
like
No,
that's
no,
not a
no,
dead
no
fight.
one's saying it's
It's
a
not
dead fight.
great.
That's not what we're saying. It's the
it's
sizzle.
Not
not.
a great fight,
The
man. I
sizzle,
mean,
man.
it would have been
Yeah,
better
it's
before.
No. See, y'all are judging your excitement based on a standard because of what you wanted it to be. All I'm doing is looking at it, yo. This is what I do for every fight. If a motherfucker told me, yo, AJ and Fury fighting next week, you want to see? Yes, I want to see that. The fuck?
Of
Well,
course.
Yes,
we're
I
all
want to see
hardcore.
that.
Of course, we're gonna watch it, man. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, we're
the number
hardcore.
the number 3 and number 4 heavyweight are gonna get it on. Come on now.
Yeah, like and that's the other shit that it don't even a lot of times it don't like this fight that got made, Mabili versus Sajo. Motherfuckers don't know Sajo. Mabili better get ready though. Oh yeah, that's a good ass fight. Like y'all better mark that one on your calendar. That's a World War III fight, bro. Like
Yeah,
yes,
that's a
one of
good
these
fight.
motherfuckers is getting knocked out. One of them is getting knocked out. I
I
don't
mean,
know who.
I'll still watch it if it's Joshua and Fury, obviously. But it's like, bro, y'all both lost 2 times to the same guy.
I'm not
So
mad at that. I'm not mad at
it's
that.
just, yeah, it's just,
I'm not mad at that. Like put it this way. Let's just say hypothetically, in the Mayweather era, let's say that okay, Manny just lost to Floyd, and we know that Chino lost to Floyd. But if they would have fought, you wouldn't have watched that shit? I know I would have. Like, yeah, I'm watching that motherfucking shit. Them motherfuckers gonna try to kill each other. That's what I'm here for, bro.
Plus, they're already in their in their late 30s. If you think about it, by the time fucking Fury's done, bro, he's cooked. That motherfucker,
Yeah,
nah,
but
he's done.
we could say that about AJ too.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, the sizzle is gone, bro.
No,
Am I gonna watch?
no.
Yes.
The sizzle would have been gone. I'll tell you what. Here's how it would have been for me. If Fury would have won yesterday, then yeah, the sizzle is gone. You're not in a place where you could fight him, AJ. If he would have won, but because he lost and you lost, oh yeah, the sizzle's still there because he lost and you lost. What now? It's time for y'all to prove who's
Yeah,
better.
but one lost way worse than the other one.
That's
I
all
mean, I
right.
remember some of
That's just
Holyfield's
sad.
most fun fights came when he was quote unquote cooked. Like, what are we doing here?
For real, shit. Shout out to Jonathan. Tyson should just let his dad. Should have let his fuck out of here, B.
Go
He probably
away.
would have did worse.
This was the
Probably
best.
would have did worse.
This was one of Fury's better performances because that motherfucker wasn't there.
I think he
No,
was.
yeah, and
joking.
you know that I don't even like Tyson Fury, but I gotta say that the dude I seen fighting yesterday, a lot of dudes would not beat him. The
Hey,
dude
George,
I seen yesterday, a lot of dudes wouldn't have beat that Fury.
you got a question from my BF in the chat, man.
Ring IQ, how did you see the fight? Oh, I bought that shit, bro. I bought that shit. I buy everything I watch, bro. If I'm watching it, I bought it. $40. If it was 80, then we might need to talk. If it was 80. But $40 to see Usyk and Fury? Yeah, that's all right.
I think he
That's
means. I think he
Yeah,
means how
well, how'd you score it?
Oh, how did I 8-4? 9-3 to 8-4. But I'm gonna be real. In here, 9-3. Without arguing with nobody, see, I always try to give a round extra because I could be wrong, and I acknowledge that there could be a margin for error. But the fight that I saw, and I'm not playing, 9-3. I only saw Fury win 3 rounds. I didn't see you do more than that. I saw you put up a decent fight. I saw you show good survival skills and some good dirty boxing. But really, for really, 9-3 Usyk. That's what I saw. Not hard either. Not difficult.
9-3 or 8-4.
The 8-4 is if I do what I normally do.
Yeah.
What I normally do is, I could be off by a round, so it could be 8-4.
There's a swing round. Where was it? Round
there
7. Round 7 was a swing round.
You could stretch it to 7-5, but I'm looking at you funny if you do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
7. That's what I want. That's one I want. It wasn't 7-5. It was not. I would. In other words, I saw 2 swing rounds, right? 2. I gotta give Fury both them shits to get to 8-4. To get to 8-4, 2 of them I have to give him those 2 swing rounds, and then 2 that I saw him win. 2 that I saw him win, and that's the most I could give is 8-4. But what I saw, bare eyes, 9-3. You didn't really do. What did you do better than him, Fury? Tell me, because I could see you didn't land more punches. I could see that. I could see that he's the one pressing the action. When do you put him on the ropes? Show me the round where that happened. Where you put him on the ropes and you were doing to him what he was doing to you. Because I seen him land 3, 4, and 5 punch combinations on you while you were on the ropes. I seen it. Show me when he did that to Usyk. If you can't, this ain't no 7-5.
And that AI judge was actually pretty good. I mean,
I see.
because the first round it was 10-10 because it's literally a swing round. Nobody did shit.
Yeah,
They were
nobody
just
really.
fencing.
Pero yo te lo voy a decir. I gave the first round to Usyk. Why? Out the gate, he was coming forward. Out the gate, you were giving up ground. And one thing that I would change about the way boxing matches are scored is if you're the fighter giving up ground, you better land a punch within the next 30 seconds or you're running. Very simple. You better land, not throw, land. Because if all you doing is if you just giving up ground, but you're not setting a trap, landing a counter, all right, you're running then.
Exactly.
Cutie pie shit.
Thank you.
Anybody coming forward that's just how it goes. Like, look what Beterbiev did. Did Beterbiev back up in that whole fight?
No.
No, he come
No.
forward.
That's why even though I picked Bivol, I was okay with Beterbiev winning. Why? Show me when Bivol had him running. Just show me.
There's only one time, and almost
Ring
the
general.
minute Bivol went forward, Beterbiev hit him with a shot so hard, Bivol was on Bambi legs.
Exactly.
And whenever Bivol got off some good shit, Beterbiev didn't let him have the final word. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm Beterbiev.
The reason people say the ring general, bro, if he's dictating where you're going, he's winning. I'm sorry, bro. That's just how it is.
The only way, and Floyd was a master at this. Shout out to Floyd. When Floyd would retreat, when Floyd would quote unquote run, when these non-knowing shit about boxing motherfuckers to say that, no, motherfucker, Floyd would land. That's why I always give him the props.
Make you pay.
He'll make you miss, hit you with some shit. It might be one punch, but he'll hit you with some shit and then get out of there.
Reset.
He ain't just and it wasn't like that, you know.
And the only thing on the ref's mind was what? That one fucking punch.
And also, like, they don't give him credit. Yo, Floyd was in the pocket with you, bro. He wasn't doing all this. Like, people think he's running. He's right in front of you. You can't hit him.
Basically, you could go back if you go back and watch those fights, and it's not for you to like Floyd. It's just, I'm being objective, bro. Y'all act like Floyd fought like Rigo. Floyd did not fight like that. He didn't. To do a pull counter, you can't be that far on the outside because then it wouldn't work. To do a pull counter, you have to be mid-range. You have to be because he's going to try for your face. You're going to pull counter. That ain't going to work if you way out there in space somewhere, bro. So But when it comes to that, I feel that there should be a rule among judges that, you need to be looking at how much time he's spending moving versus how much time he's punching. Because if 30 seconds pass and you're still moving around and you haven't landed a punch, okay, bro, you're running. You ain't punching. You ain't fighting. If you just moving and grooving, you losing around, bro. That's how I look at it. You losing around. Yeah, man. Good fight, though. Good fight.
Hey,
I
Jules,
enjoyed it.
I think Usyk He's got. There is a couple defenses he could have, or if he goes back down to cruiserweight, then okay, you know.
I
But
mean,
he's-
I'm okay.
I
I-
say get
I
your
don't.
belt back from Daniel, then go back down.
Nah, I say leave heavyweight. It's done. Leave heavyweight. It's a wrap. There's nothing more
Two-time
to do.
undisputed though, Jules. 2-time. Come on.
That's
Who's
just the
who's done that?
that's just dignifying. That's just dignifying Daniel's bullshit.
But
That's
also people,
you
you
s-
know, people are
if
gonna
you
argue.
stay at bro, if you stay at heavyweight, you basically giving credence to all these silly ass motherfuckers that think Daniel won. Like I tell all y'all to suck my
Yeah,
dick
but
in a heartbeat.
that's how he shuts that shit up immediately. How he
The
shuts that
fuck
shit
you
up.
mean he won? I stopped this motherfucker. Show him. I stopped him. I don't gotta keep entertaining shit that y'all motherfuckers say. I beat y'all man. I beat Fury. Fuck else I gotta do? Suck my dick.
No, just use it to
Crazy.
hype
No,
up the
man.
rematch and beat the dude again. More
Bro,
money.
2-time undisputed at heavyweight. Come on, man.
Bro,
I want to
two-time
see it.
undisputed at cruiserweight. I'm
I
like,
want to see it. I
no,
wanna see it.
I'm not. I'm not one of these dudes that try to like treat the fighter like an old pair of shoes
It's
and
just
run him in the
it's
ground.
just Daniel, bro. It's just
Yeah,
Daniel.
but
He'll
he
be all
already
right.
he already
I
knocked
think
out
He
Daniel.
knocks him out with a jab, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
You
Daniel.
rather
He'll be all right.
you rather Usyk
I
fight
think
Daniel, who he knocked out, or Usyk go down and beat Jai Patai?
Jai
So
seems Jai
you know,
seems more
you know, if I
of
mean, if he goes to cruiserweight, right? Like, and I'm glad we had that conversation yesterday because it's true. It's not like Usyk weighs 240. He don't got to lose 40 pounds to get back to cruiser. He got to lose 20. And he said it himself. He has to eat his way
he
to
has to eat.
heavyweight.
Yeah.
So when you think about that, it's like, yeah, 20 pounds ain't nothing to a dude that's 6'3", dog. That's a trip to the bathroom. Basically, like you could lose that easy because there was a fear that if you go back down, that shit that happened to Roy might happen to you. But Roy lost a lot of muscle. I don't think Usyk would lose muscle. I think he would lose fat.
Yeah, it's
I
just fat.
mean
He's
he,
overweight right now. It's not his
I,
weight. When you're
I,
overeating,
I disagree with you on that part because he has a six pack at two what 230 to 220 something.
Nah,
I
I
think he already.
disagree.
he's a big dude, though. He's a
I
big
think
dude. That's what it is.
He
no,
takes
I
his
know,
shit. He's
but
halfway there.
no, that's the reason I think he already built into a heavyweight because he being a big dude, we pounds on him. You would look like not body beautiful, but like the dude has a six pack now. He even looks more
But
muscular than before,
but
either the
wait,
steroids or or
it's probably the steroids.
he already grew into a heavyweight. Because I,
But
re-
wait,
I
if
think he
you
already grew
no
into a heavyweight.
no, if you watch the interview he did with Steve Kim, a couple months ago, in the first after the first Fury fight, he literally says he has to constantly be eating at heavyweight so he can maintain the weight as he's training. He's gotten sick a couple times from it, from
That's what
trying to
I'm trying to
maintain the
tell
weight.
you, Jose, that if he don't gotta eat all that shit and he goes through a camp, he's gonna be a cruiserweight, bro.
yeah.
Bro, he probably
And
shits a lot.
remember something else. When he was a cruiserweight, he still has to cut weight to make cruiserweight, which is call it 10 pounds. All right. So so he has to lose 10 pounds and then he's got to cut 10 pounds to make cruiserweight. That's easy.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's
Like for a
nothing.
dude, if he's not scarfing his face in camp to keep that extra 20 pounds and he goes through the whole camp as normal, he's gonna boil down to 200, bro. 200.
Well,
So
the
I think he
cruiserweight
can.
limit is 200, right? It's just 200.
Yeah, cruises 200. And for a dude that's 6'3", bro, Jose Benavidez has to lose more weight than that to make light heavyweight.
Hey, Jules, you realize something though, right?
You mean David Benavidez?
Yeah,
We
David,
got-
my fault.
We got the potential to have Better Be versus Usyk because
we
Better
do.
Be was supposed to be moving up after this next rematch with Bevo, right?
Did
Win or
Better
lose.
Beef say that though? Did
Going
Better Beef say
down.
that?
They,
I saw
they
fans
Better
saying that.
Beef-
I don't know.
Better be moving up, right? You got to think about it. Win or lose, there's no reason to stay. They won't fight. One, motherfuckers ain't gonna fight him if he lose. And even if he win, they gonna find something. If he win, he definitely gonna leave. Like, well, I'm undisputed.
That's
What the fuck?
25
I'm gonna stay here.
25 pounds, and he's 40 years
You
old.
not getting. See, you not getting it. That ain't nothing to that motherfucker.
He's 40
That's
years
nothing to
old.
that motherfucker, bro. What? Cause motherfuckers is too nice at cruiser. You better stop. You better cut that shit out. Zerto got a belt
Those
up
are
there.
practically heavyweights,
Cut
man.
that shit out.
Actually, you're so
Zerto
right.
got a belt up there.
Zerto
Cut
got a
that
belt up
shit
there. You're
out.
so right. You're actually so
Badu
right.
Jack got a belt up there. Cut that shit out.
Hey,
Hey.
Bobby Jack was he
Man,
was decent
if
at one
Better Beef
point.
actually, if Better Beef actually does move up, then I'm all for Usyk moving back down because I was kind of iffy on that, but I want to
Bro,
see Better Beef
that's the
Usyk
fight
Usyk
of
again.
versus
bro. That's the fight of
Arthur.
our
That'd
lives,
be
bro.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's the
fuck
I
fight
mean,
of
that.
our
when you think
lives,
about,
bro.
I'm not one of those guys like I'm actually full on board with him going down to cruiserweight because I think it's like just in my head, it's like okay, heavyweight's more it's more a prestigious division than
Yeah, it
cruiserweight. So like
is.
when he
It
doesn't
is
come up,
though.
I mean,
but
he
not
could, but he
no,
could,
but
but okay, ponlo tú, espera. Do I want a Daniel rerun more than Usyk versus Opataya?
pero él
No.
puede pelear con Parker, man.
¿Y quién es Parker? Esa
Sí,
vaina,
quién es
man.
Jai.
Those fights are not better, bro. Like what? Run it back with Daniel, rerun with Daniel. I would get more excited
No, pero
if you said
Honestly,
Usyk
no,
versus Opataya.
I kind of want
no,
to see
but
him do 2-time
no,
undisputed.
but I wanted to say this before you cut me off though. Like, who else is left in at heavyweight? You know what I mean? Like,
Nadie.
he
There's
should
Parker.
leave this crop to fight each other.
Hey,
Like Bocoli and these other guys, like they probably don't have a chance because these dudes are still around.
Deja que
hey,
Martín Bronquiti pelea con Daniel. La
Deja que
Bronquiti,
Frank
like,
Sánchez vuelva para atrás.
ajá, yes, Frankie Sanchez. Yeah,
Oh my
see
God,
him.
Para que
no!
you se vuelva loco.
You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
Eastern
okay.
Europeans,
Andy Reid, bro.
Eastern Europeans love belts. So I think he will take the Dubois fight, and I think he will go to cruiser to become undisputed.
That's
The
his
more
belt,
belts,
bro.
the better that for them.
Es que no
Shout
hay
out to
otra cosa que
motherfucker
votar, man.
ASVP.
Who's been a
So
2-time undisputed
refreshing,
champ?
so refreshing to see Usyk instantly accept Daniel's challenge. I believe Ali did it more than once. I believe. But remember that there were less
No,
belts in
pero
that day.
Yeah, but there are 3 at
yo,
that
you,
time. So that's still respectable, though.
I think it was two.
but
The
no,
BO
I mean,
comes in the 80s. No, the BF comes in the 80s, and the BO was the last one. The BO wasn't around, so it was like two. It was the BA and the BC. Go ahead, Jose.
Uh, no, I was about to say that. Just a quick thing, like when Usyk accepted, I think he was more out of like the situation because he was like kind of shocked, like this dude was in the ring, like yo, this is my mom and dad. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, y'all
Like, he
seen
said,
his
yeah, whatever, get the fuck
y'all
out of
seen
here.
Daniels,
Yeah, we fight, you get out.
y'all seen Daniel's joint, the chocolate joint?
How she look?
La maldita
Mm.
mami, man.
I
You
seen
la
it.
hacen
Brasileña,
mongólico,
I ain't
quieren
gonna lie,
verse
brasileña,
rica, man.
Daniel made me cringe
brasileira.
yesterday.
Gustos.
Muito
You know what I'm
lindo.
saying? She speak Portuguese, tenía fome, tenía son, all that shit,
Muito
yo.
You
lindo
got
essa,
good taste,
muito
man.
lindo essa capoeira.
Yeah, but muito.
Muito lindo, muito lindo.
I like the way they talk. I like Portuguese. It's a fun sounding language. You know what I'm saying?
Just check their necks, man.
But yeah, he got her pregnant and shit. Shout out to Daniel, bro. He's doing things big. Shout out to
Ah,
Daniel.
no, man. ¿Y qué tú ibas a hacer tú? ¿Tú ibas a
No, lo mismo. Lo
hacer algo
mismo. Like, bro, leave it in, bro. Go to sleep.
diferente?
Fuck that shit.
Oh, pues,
Oh.
What? Jesus Christ.
Oh. Catterall, now that you shut the fuck up. Jose,
Dímelo.
Catterall Barboza. How do you see that fight?
Sleep.
Boring.
Sleep.
Bueno, eso se sabe,
I
eso se
don't. I go to
sabe.
sleep.
Fuck
I
I
that.
mean,
mean,
honestly, I don't have like a
pero
winner.
I'm not watching that fight,
the
bro.
fans
Like,
win.
I
The
guess
fans
so.
win.
Somewhere,
What, free
somewhere in the
NyQuil?
world. Somewhere
Nah,
in
I
the
would have
world.
put that. All jokes aside, would have put that fight on the undercard. Like, I would have loved that fight on any undercard.
YouTube
But like
prelims. YouTube
that, me
prelims.
being the main event, like nah. But
No.
I don't really think I pick a winner. I would have just because of recency bias. I would have picked because he has like more traction right now. Would it be Caro? But I would impress me because Barbosa did things that I wouldn't expect him. But it's probably because this dude was all shit. Ramirez.
I mean, like to me, the more impressive run, one, and this is being completely fair. Jack should be an undefeated fighter. That's one.
I
Two,
agree.
he should have become undisputed. That's where he's at with his shit. That like that if they wouldn't have robbed him, he would have become an undisputed champion. It helps that you also beat Regis Prograis. That's another one. So you got the win over Taylor. You got the win over Prograis. And who else did he beat that I was like, okay, who else did he beat? He beat Taylor. He beat Prograis. Who else? Oh, well, he beat Linares, I think. That's not that impressive. The point is that Arnold Barboza is ass. Like, bro, that dude is ass. Every time I see him, I
Yeah,
try to give him a chance, but
He's Fujin, man.
I
he's
picked Catterall in that fight too, even
fuiche,
if it's boring, you know.
fuiche. He's fuiche, bro. He's porra. He's.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
he-
I'm not watching that.
No, I'm gonna watch that shit.
I'm
I'll
not.
watch that
No,
shit.
I
I'm
mean,
not
don't say
watching
that,
that.
Michael. Like, if he's like on somebody's on the card, you will watch it.
If you
Oh
were
Yeah,
yeah,
For
on the
him,
waiting
undercard.
for it,
Yeah,
but them as a
but
main event, like you've been waiting all night for them,
no,
those like nah.
No, pero
That's why
recuerda que it's a matchroom show in Manchester, so you won't. It's in the afternoon, bro. It's in the
Ah, no, I
afternoon.
see. Yo lo
if
veo.
you
No, I
can
see. I
watch
see.
Rigo versus what's his name, the Filipino dude, what's his name again?
Casemiro.
Yes, yeah. If you can watch
Yeah,
Rigo
but
versus
at the time we
Casemiro,
were on
you
drugs,
can
man.
watch Catterall and Barbosa.
That
Man.
was when we were young and we were on drugs, man. I mean,
That
come
is
on.
when we were young, bro.
Yeah,
I was like
we were
25.
we didn't know what we're doing, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I was
I
like
Be
guess
fair
we
to
were
25
us.
when
young
that
and on
happened.
drugs.
It was a different
Yeah.
time, bro. That was a different time. I was a
Yeah.
different. I was blonde in those days, bro.
You had earring on those days, right?
Yeah, I had an earring,
You,
bro.
you,
Like it was a
you, you were
different
face
baseball
time.
things,
tattoos and
right?
Yeah,
everything.
we were free
Yeah,
racing Clearasil back then.
yeah, I had
Not
tattoos
even a
back
bitch
then,
yet.
bro, but
Bro,
they fell off,
Blockbuster was
bro.
still alive back then,
Tattoo.
bro.
Michael was American.
For real, that was during the Clinton administration, bro. It was a different time.
when Michael was American.
For real, Michael was living in New Jersey, bro. There was different times, bro.
Yeah,
Way big different times.
he should
You know
respect
what I'm
himself.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me think. What's another thing that grabbed my attention? What's another thing? Cause there was something that happened, something recent that happened. Right. This is what I was wondering. If you were Boots's advisor with everything that's happening right now, right? You see what people are saying, toda la mierda. What would you guys have advised him to do?
I'm
Fight
so
too,
glad
female.
you brought this
Wait,
topic up
well, go ahead, undefeated. Go ahead. He
be-
got the floor.
because what the fuck's going on? And nobody knows what's going on. Now it's come up to you don't even want to fight Tail, bro.
So
No,
what
Bro,
whoa,
would you,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
so
whoa, whoa, whoa.
wait. Undefeated not it's his turn. Hold up. So undefeated,
yeah.
what would you have told him? Because you see what his options are. You can keep trying to unify, you can fight Teofimo, or you can fight Ortiz. What would you have told him to do? Who the fuck is that?
Who's opening a candy
Oh, I
wrapper?
know.
Probably Michael.
Fucking
Uh,
Michael, bro.
It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
Michael's always doing shit like that.
I honestly fuck because he pretty much he put his foot in his mouth saying it's time to go to 154. Bro, go fight Ortiz. Go fight that motherfucker. That motherfucker, he's not 100%. He's fighting off that rhabdo. He got Oscar in his corner. His daddy's in his corner. Go beat Virgil.
Mm. And so that's what you would have told him to do. Michael, what would you if you his advisor, you see what the options are. What do you tell him to do?
Sorry. I saw a post where
And see,
Did
he's fucking chewing. Do you
I
hear
told
him?
Yep,
you. I
You
told
yep,
hear
you.
that was
It's him.
him.
Fuck.
That
the
was
Unbelievable,
him.
motherfucker?
He-
Yo, the motherfucker literally took the bag and did this
yeah.
right on the fucking
Fuck
mic.
it. A croissant.
And then he wonders why we didn't.
No, yeah, Michael habla, yeah.
Yeah,
anyways,
Michael.
well, damn, yo, yo, I saw a post today saying that they're in negotiation for the Stanionis. Listen, I don't mind him staying as long as he's unifying. But I mean, what credit is he really gonna get for fighting Tio? Anyways, we're only saying that because he has no other options. But I mean, if he
I
goes,
mean,
So
you
hold
can
on.
be the
So no,
guy.
no, no. But hold on. See, here's the thing. The situation is different because I don't think any of us believed it from Teofimo. Or I'll just speak for myself. I don't believe shit Teofimo says.
me neither.
The reason I looked at it different is because Bob and Eddie said it. That it's like, oh, so y'all really was talking. Yeah, Eddie said they was talking, and Bob said they was talking. Like, yeah, you know how he talk. So it's different when so it's legit. Y'all was talking, and if that was real, all right then. What would you have told Boots to do?
I
Do you
mean,
tell him to go for undisputed, or do you tell him fight Teofimo?
since when is unifying a duck? Like, when has that ever been a duck? Getting another belt, like, that's what I just don't understand now. All these like new fans. I don't know. It just seems like hating on Boots is like the new thing. I'm not a Boots fan. I'm just saying.
I
if
mean,
if he
He
wants,
never should have entertained the Teal fight. Never.
I mean,
That
to
was
your
a huge mistake.
to your answer of like ducking somebody for belts, that's what Spence was doing around Crawford.
Yeah, to be real with you, if
Like belts
that
is
is an
actually a good
instinct.
yeah,
excuse, man. That's the
but
perfect
at
excuse.
least he was safe. At least he was
No, I know
unified.
what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah,
It'd
you're
be
actually
worse if
right.
he was
I'm
just
saying,
fighting.
you know.
It'd be worse if he just fighting bums. Like, let's say, look,
Yeah,
they
but
had Subriel there.
wait, retrace it. The first belt you won from Brooke, right?
Hmm.
The second belt you won was from a dude that Brooke already beat.
Correct.
And then the third belt you won was from a dude that Porter beat. It's like, yeah, you could duck, you can duck, but like kind of like bro, it's obvious that these
Put it like
guys is
this.
not on par level.
By the time Spence won the IBF, which is what, 2017.
¿Verdad?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
fought in 2021, and he
No,
collected the other belts. What, 2022?
no, wait, you talking about him and Crawford? Him and Crawford fought last year, brother.
Oh my
No.
God, man.
2023.
Man, I'm getting old.
Was it
20,
20?
yes,
Yo, I feel like
2023,
that
bro.
shit happened
Yeah,
like
yeah.
four
It was
years ago, to
2026.
be
Wait, I
honest.
thought they fought
Yeah.
in 2020.
Man, eso es lo
The
mucho
shit
que,
I'm saying,
bruh,
the shit I'm
that's how
saying
big
is
that
it
trauma was.
you won a belt in 2017, you fucking ass.
Right.
Do you know how long ago that is?
No.
And it took you that long.
Bro, he got in the car accident, bro. The car
Man,
hit him.
yo, there should be a documentary. I'm gonna end it up like this. There should be a documentary just of those two dudes, just because of how many people they fucked up at welterweight. I mean, goddamn, especially
Yeah,
Spence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to motherfucking Crafty.
PBC, bro.
If he can't unify, move up. I'm gonna go to Gooch. Gooch, if your Boots is advisor, you see what the options are. What direction would you have told him to go in?
I'd have told him to shut the fuck up from the get go after that Chikatsia fight. I would have told
Thank
him
you.
to continue with the undisputed run, because those guys, they're not going to fight each other. You just got to get that first domino to fall. So you got to fight the right price. And then the Teal fight should have been shut down immediately, because all of that just made him look like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Teal fight should never been considered. Why? Because you just turned down the Virgil fight, so you're gonna go fight a little guy. It was just stupid.
T.O. should fight Brian Norman. That's what I need. Go fight Brian. If you for real that you want to fight Boots, then go fight Brian. The fuck is the you get that belt. If you get that belt, then Boots definitely got to come see you. But until you get that belt, it don't really make sense.
Exactly.
Well, Jules, you actually think T.O. could beat Brian Norman? I don't.
Look, if Brian, all I'm saying is if Brian put that motherfucker in the hospital, it wouldn't bother me none.
No, it wouldn't
That's all
bother
I'm
me either.
saying. Wouldn't bother me, bro.
Yeah, I think he should just go fight Boots. Fuck Tio altogether, man, because Tio's full of shit. You know?
ASVP said would have told him to take that Virgil fight. All right, so we got at least two people that would have told him go fight Virgil. Jason, you know what the options are. What would you have told Boots to do?
I would have told him either take the Virgil fight or the Tio fight, whichever one bit first. What you need is notoriety right now, because unifying clearly ain't giving it to you. Who cares
I'm not
if
gonna
it
lie.
makes you look bad initially? If they have a name, beat the fuck out of him, knock him out, and then go from there.
Second question. Wait, shut the fuck up. Second question, Jason.
You shut up.
Would you give him credit if he beat the shit out of Tio?
Me personally, yes, because I can't fucking stand Tio.
No,
Like,
I didn't
all right,
ask you if you would like it. I didn't ask you if you would like it. I think
Oh,
we all
okay,
would
okay.
like it.
Be real. Be real.
Be real, probably not, because Tio sucks and he's moving up.
But we all hate Teal, so we'd like to see it.
I would watch that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd watch the fuck out of it.
Listen, I would watch that shit with two pairs of glasses on because I want to see everything, bro. I want to see the skin when it breaks.
I need
as
the
glove touches
magnifying
face.
glass and everything, bro.
I got
I'ma
to
sit,
shout out Rigman in the
like, close
chat
to the
because he
TV.
says he put it in a way that personally I love. Yanni Beck is unified and nobody gives a shit.
I've been saying that. I'm like, yo, I've never seen a more not cared about unified champion in my life, bro.
The shit is
Nobody
the
gives a
shit
fuck.
is the shit is that it's like on one end you say I heard this. I forgot who said it, but it's true.
I
You
said
never base your movements off of your haters. So you got people that's hating this dude right now for a lot of reasons. But the truth is, the only legacy fight that's out there is becoming undisputed. Because fighting T.O. is not a legacy
Nah,
fight.
it's not.
No, it
It's
It's
ain't.
not.
not.
No, God
But
knows.
it wouldn't be
Yeah,
bad to build his name off that shit.
Yeah, but that's look the welterweight division that could be a fairly easy undisputed run for him.
Very easy.
Mario
Yeah,
Barrios.
we could say that, but the Chukadzian wasn't easy. So how do we know
Bro,
it's gonna be easy?
we gotta start giving that man credit. Did you see what he was able to do, man?
You know what I'm
The
saying? That
improvements.
and this is what I said in the video I did. That like I get what people saying. They look at them welterweights and think, well, they really ain't all that. But look at what Chukadzian did. You didn't have it easy with him. So who says
But
you gonna have it easy with
bro,
It's a
Stanio?
lot tougher at 154.
True.
Even though he won that fight, can we put that in the category of a homecoming fight? Because you know how they be losing and shit,
Yeah, we
and
can. We
because
can.
he
huh,
was under pressure.
I don't care what y'all say. I'm giving Chukasian credit for how he looked in that
Yeah,
fight. He did that improve. I'm telling you, that Chukasian beats Mario Barrios, bro.
I
He
agree with that.
does.
I was
I
just
mean,
He
who
about to say
does.
that.
doesn't?
I would pick that Chukadzian if that Chukadzian was going to beat somebody that has a belt.
He'd
It's
knock him out.
Mario.
He'd
you
It's
knock him out.
saw
Mario.
you saw how Eddie sicked Karen on fucking Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb just shut the fuck up after that.
Cause he know, cause
Yeah,
Blair
he
know,
know.
like he don't want them problems, bro.
If
Shout out to
anybody
Pete.
deserves the belt,
Yo, and the
so
other shit is, if you made that, I would legitimately watch it.
me
Like, okay,
too.
Blair, this is your
Exactly.
shot at the big time. Like, if you really want to prove that you got something, beat Chukadzian. He coming
Woo!
off a loss, so go ahead, beat
Bro,
Chukadzian.
He
I'm
ain't
telling
beating
you, that
Chukatsi. You know
Chukasian
that.
that showed up that night, no way Mario Barrios beats that guy.
I
I'm
don't
telling
think he
you.
beats that guy. Shout out to Peter. I tell him to get a good PR person and tell his pops to shut the fuck up. These boxing dads are starting to cause public perception damage. I agree with that. I agree
Yeah,
with
I
Yes,
that.
agree too,
yes,
wholeheartedly.
Because
Yep.
a lot of the
yes.
problems that he has go back to his father. Your daddy
Absolutely.
talk too fucking much
His
about
dad's the
too much
manager,
shit.
right? The dad's the manager.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yo, his dad needs to just do the coaching shit, and he's not even doing like 100% job at that.
He's not
Like,
getting
just
better, I'll tell you that.
yeah, just
Free
focus on that, and then yeah.
Freeze Temp said, what's the real reason Barrios won't fight Boots? I don't see this is the thing. You end up with a lot of options because either you worth a lot of money or you're very beatable. So Mario is in a position where I could get money fighting Boots, but I could also get money fighting Connor. So I don't knock him. Like, yeah, if y'all about to give me a bunch of money to go to the UK to fight Connor, yeah, I understand you, bro. Like, yeah, I get it. Cause Connor kind of never entered contender status, if you think about it. Who's the best dude you beat? Chris Algieri? Best dude
But
you beat.
Just imagine the build-up of the highlights and like all the shit they're gonna talk. And you're right. That fight actually, that's the most sensible fight right now because you need something that gets you out there. And Teofimo Lopez is just like a sacrificial lamb with no benefits.
Yeah, like if T.O. is serious, and that's why I always look at him funny, because I'm like, you telling me that you for real, you want to fight Boots. It's a belt right there, homeboy. Go get it. What's the problem? It's a belt right there. If you want Brian's belt, you a WBO super champion. It's on the website. You could force him to fight you if you really bout that. And because you looking at other people, I'm looking at you like, is he for real?
He don't want them problems.
That's
He
why I don't,
knows
that's why I don't know if I could believe him. Like,
it's like you said. He knows that L is right around the corner, so he wants to get paid as much as he can.
that gotta be it. And maybe you looking at Brian like a hot potato, like, yo, look, if I fight Brian, I might lose. If I fight Boots, I will lose. So which is gonna give me more money? Boots. So simple as,
yep, yep.
Shout out to Kraft. Give him time limit on unifying. I give him a year, dog. If it's taking longer than
No,
that,
less
you
than
need
a
to
year.
move
Less
up,
than a
bro.
year. Sorry, no, we don't have time for all that shit. But you've had the
Bro,
belt
so
for a
you
minute
talking
now.
about the motherfucker fighting 3 times next year? You got a Christmas list basically, because who really be fighting 3 times a year? Who?
Bro, these guys
No,
need to
yeah,
start.
hardly anybody except
Daniel
Canelo.
Dubois is doing that. Nayo Inoue is doing that.
Fucking
Canelo's good, but I mean,
Munguia, bro.
very few people are doing it though.
Munguia is doing that.
Yeah, but
Munguia
you
is
see
not
what
doing it
happened to him,
successfully.
bro. See what happened to him.
He got knocked out by a dude with 4 knockouts, man.
But
See?
the croissant punch.
Frenchman.
For real, the croissant punch, bro. The fucking legume punch. Francais. He hit him with that
Frog
France,
legs.
bro.
Right
Yeah,
hand.
Bro, that's
Frog.
probably no cap. That's probably the hardest punch that a Frenchman ever threw in the history of Earth.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Why you
If
want
I
to do
told
that to
you-
France, man? That's
If
fucked
I
up.
told you, yo, a French motherfucker knocked a Mexican out, you wouldn't believe me if I told you
Why?
that, bro. If I wasn't talking about that fight, you would not believe. Like, yeah, this motherfucker from France really knocked out a Mexican. Like, stop, cat, stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eiffel
playing
Tower
with me.
punch and shit.
For real, yo. Shout out to Drew. What I miss, I love how Malik Scotch and all of these bum Americans crying about Usyk's run. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers is just mad wild that wasn't it. You know? That's all. Anybody I see shitting on Usyk, you are either a Wilder fan or a Fury fan. Cause it don't even make sense to hate no more. What is there to hate on that he's winning? What is there to hate on?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
much
but-
whooping everybody he fights, man. So
Yo, when Munguia fight that motherfucker, bro, he better beat his ass.
yeah,
when they
he
do
better
that
do
rematch,
something,
bro.
because can you imagine if he gets knocked out again?
Yo, you better
Laugh my
put that
ass off
mother.
if he gets
Yo,
knocked out
put
again.
that motherfucker in 3 hospitals.
But you know what really surprised me? I mean, I don't know if he would have made it out the round. I don't know if there were. I don't remember the much time, but the ref did count fast. I'm like, bro, isn't this in
Mama-
Mexico?
Te lo voy a decir, te lo voy a decir. Michael, honest to God,
They don't fuck with him, bro.
no, honest to God, I think he would have survived the round.
Me
I
too.
100%. I feel if that referee don't stop that fight, Jaime survives the round and knocks him out late.
Yeah.
So did he have money on
honestly,
Ceviche
He
then?
didn't look. He didn't
Maybe,
look
bro. If you go back and look at it, it's like, yo, look,
maybe if he got up doing the stanky leg, I'd be like, yeah.
He was
but-
pretty out on
Navarrete
his
was in
feet,
more
though.
trouble. Navarrete was in more trouble with Liam Wilson than Munguia was with that guy. Like, yeah,
Yes.
he got knocked down, but he cool. He cool. Let it
He
go.
was, even though he got up, he was still kind of on Queer Street a bit.
So what you think Ceviche was gonna dart across the ring and put the beat?
He
It sounds
might
like a
have
hot
done.
sauce, Sriracha.
So you think Sriracha was about to Surashar Munguia?
Ceviche wasn't gonna do shit,
He was
bro.
gonna unleash the French
Now,
guillotine.
to
on
your
him.
point, I think the referee stopped it just because he's looked at Munguia on the face because Munguia looked a little bit gun.
Yeah, but he must not have met Munguia before. He always looked like Munguia always looked confused. He looked
Okay,
confused in interviews.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Munguia owed money to that dude from the last time he fought in Tijuana, so that's what happened.
That's
This is a
exactly
dude who
what
never
happened.
paid la paleta. Oh, fuck you.
That's exactly what happened. Because you're not going to tell me that Ceviche was going to go across that ring and finish the job. Bullshit, bro.
Hey, Jules, you don't know that, man. I mean, he had him down. Come on.
That's all right. Munguia got up. You talking that shit, but I know you ain't got Ceviche. See, this is what the shit that I love. Motherfuckers say all that shit to pick Munguia in a rematch. Motherfucker, you saying all that shit, country. But if they fight again, who you got winning?
No, because you know
The
how.
You know what? We'll have to see.
Yeah, scared ass shit.
Hey, come on,
Scared
mierda.
ass shit.
I gotta be
Scared
drunk.
ass shit.
Nah,
Jules,
Jules,
You're like 2
Jules.
minutes. You were a sentence away, country, from me being like, "Yeah, country's what I'm me." He's an underdog boy now.
Because
No.
nobody on this panel and nobody on this planet truly believes that if they let the fight go on, if they don't wave Munguia off, that what Ceviche was really going to run across the ring and finish him. My motherfucking dick and balls.
If you look back at that fight,
Lance
bro,
Pryor said he made him say crepes in
nah,
Tijuana.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give you that point. Why I'm going to give you that point, Jules? Because if you look back on the film, he actually looked mad when he stand up.
And he had
He looked
he
mad
had
as a
four,
motherfucker.
he had 4 knockouts.
Like Ceviche wasn't going to knock shit. Ceviche wasn't going to do shit. Ceviche was be like, all right, I'm going to be French a little more. Let me be
Tú
French.
sabes,
And then the round would have ended.
you know what's funny, Joe? It's not even that. The funny thing is like the funny how dude looks. It's like, man, I predicted this. I've been following these dudes since since he was in high school or some shit. Like,
Fuck.
because all of a sudden they were like the
listen,
biggest fan of that dude.
Yeah, like I started seeing people. Well, I never thought Munguia was. Well, you didn't pick on. You didn't bet on Ceviche, so shut the fuck up. Unless you could show me. Unless you could show me that, yeah, I picked Ceviche to win the fight. Shut your ass up. Shut up.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
know, it's
tell a
funny how
lot of
that
them guys
always
this.
seems to happen, isn't it? Isn't it funny how that happens when like a big upset? Oh yeah, well so and so wasn't this. Okay, well who the fuck you pick?
Exactly. You picked the same motherfucker that everybody picked, you
Thank you.
Oh,
motherfucker.
come on, man. How many
You know
people
what?
really
I
saw
think
that coming, though? I mean, nobody saw that coming. So, I
If
mean,
nobody saw that coming, then nobody need to say shit. That's the point. If no, don't say, "Oh, I thought Jaime was trash." You didn't think he was trash before the fight
I
because
didn't
you
say
didn't
he was
pick. 'cause-
trash.
I'm not talking about you, cunt. Like, my
Okay.
God.
sensible, Dios mío.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? But listen. So, Munguia is gonna crucify that motherfucker. He's gonna find the Mexican Quetzalcoatl Mexican spirits. He is gonna eat that motherfucker's lunch, bro. I know it.
he embarrassed him in his hometown, man. It's personal.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if it's a first round knockout. Like,
And
Munguia-
yeah,
he took pictures with his
Man,
idol
Munguia-
afterwards,
Okay,
man.
for
That
the
was
record-
so embarrassing.
Is he
Kid.
gonna dump? Is he gonna dump Terrible?
He should.
de verdad, he should, bro.
He
He
should.
should.
Yeah, he
Pay
should
the
go back to
extra.
coach.
Pay the extra for Freddie. Yes, it's a little more
You
expensive,
have the
but
money. He has the money
yeah.
for it, bro.
Lo
You're
barato
being
sale
cheap.
caro,
This is
man.
what being cheap gets you guys.
Yo, that's
Money.
literally what Jose just said. Lo barato sale caro means the cheap shit is more expensive. That's an old Dominican
Yeah,
saying,
man.
bro.
Yeah, I understood that. I'm learning.
You
Spanish.
didn't understand that
I'm
shit.
learning
understand
Spanish,
that,
bro.
Michael.
I'm
Bro,
learning.
You don't
You
speak
Canadian
Spanish.
Spanish can comprehend that.
Yo, they don't even speak Spanish in Canada, Michael. Why
No,
don't you
they
stop
don't.
lying?
They
they,
got
don't,
Spanish
they barely
classes.
speak French.
Bro, it's nothing.
Bro.
It's nothing up there but Portuguese people, bro. Stop lying.
Honestly,
Come on,
swear to
man.
I know,
God,
right?
no, a lot of Mexican people actually come
No,
up
but
here.
all
Swear
jokes
to God.
aside, guys, I think
Yo, I
Munguia
even
will
met
man-
Canelo's old sparring partner up here. Swear to
Yo,
God.
all jokes aside, guys, I think Munguia will Margarito his ass in the rematch.
No, yeah, I think he's gonna beat him bad. Personally, I think he's gonna
No,
beat him
eso es
bad.
lo que yo digo, Juice. I think he's gonna pull a Margarito, like Margarito on anybody. Like you remember how Margarito was?
Bro, he's
He-
gonna annihilate this motherfucker, bro.
He used to grind people like cheese, man. That dude used to.
Pero con eso, the Berlanga fight is bigger. The Plant fight is bigger. Porque ya todo el mundo está diciendo, mira, Munguia no tiene
Juice,
quijada. He could be
papá.
knocked out.
Tú te estás olvidando de alguien, Juice. Tú te estás olvidando de alguien. They have
But
to
does anybody
revive
think Jaime's
somebody.
punch resistance is in question? Though
Say,
Dude,
say it again.
No,
Are they
I
gonna
don't.
revive
his
Because
punch
he didn't
resistance is in
see
question?
that shot coming.
I mean, like, it's fair to ask that question though. Like, bro, you really did get dropped by a dude with 4 knockouts, bro. If nothing else, bro,
Yeah,
that's
but how many people
crazy.
get dropped by a punch they don't see. I mean, there's a difference between that.
By a
and,
dude with 4 knockouts, though.
Yo también te voy a decir una vaina, man.
But it was perfectly
Jaime
placed.
didn't look like he trained.
Maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't.
Bro, he looked like
what
the
if
Mexican
Munguia-
Michelin
hang on.
dude, man. Come on.
All I'll say is,
Él
and
se
I
veía
have
gordo,
Munguia by
man.
knockout. I have Munguia by knockout, just to preface. But
Will
if
there
he
be a
loses by
rematch?
this motherfucker by knockout again? Oh, that's a wrap. Like retire, but
Man,
buddy.
Bro, if Munguia get knocked out by this same Frenchman, bro, yo, that's fucking I might need to stop watching boxing,
Nah,
bro.
man. Man, if he gets knocked out by this dude, man, I'm gonna take his Mexican card, man. He's watermelon for now.
No, tú sabes lo que if Munguia gets knocked out by this dude, revoke his Mexican nationalism. You from Ecuador from now on, bro. Get the fuck.
God damn.
You've
Get
been
outta
a bit
here,
disgusting,
yo.
man. You definitely been a bit disgusting, man.
Tú eres un guatemalteco, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You was lying all this time, bro. You ain't
A
from
la
Tijuana.
verga, puto.
If he loses by knockout again, I will think Berlanga knocks him out.
Man, I think
Bro.
he eats his taco sideways, man.
But all jokes aside, because I fuck.
What he
All
say?
jokes aside, because I fuck with Munguia.
It's a taco
He's gonna beat the shit out this dude. And what I do like about this is gonna make Caleb Plant froggier. This is gonna make Edgar Berlanga froggier. This is gonna make Mabili froggier. They're gonna say, well, if a dude with 4 knockouts could do that to you, I could do that to you. And surprise, no, you won't. Surprise, no, you
Pueden
won't.
pasar dos cosas con Munguia. Munguia either, is gonna be the same guy, or either his animal is gonna come out like, bro, I cannot play around with my food, man. I
Bro,
have
this
to
is
break
gonna be
this-
Super Saiyan Munguia.
Yo creo que él va a volver a his always Munguia. Like, do you remember Munguia? He used to like bust people's
En el
lips and
154, what he did to
Bruh, he
Saddam
used to
Ali, he's
not
gonna
even
do it to
Saman
this
Ali.
guy.
I remember he bust somebody's lips, man. Like that.
Jules,
Toriano Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
seen that.
He never fought
Jules,
again, did he?
No.
Damn.
Jules, he needs
No,
to
but-
improve on his defense because if he leaves himself open like that, like he did with the Frenchman against some of these other guys, he ain't gonna surprise nobody.
You saying that, but like I said, if those fights get made, watch Country pick Munguia to win. Watch.
What
You
does
saying
it matter
that?
whether I
You
pick him or
saying
not?
that? But no, listen, you saying that, but let me put a scenario to you. No matter what you saying right now, if they make Munguia versus Ceviche, you're gonna go with Munguia. And then after that, if they make Munguia versus Berlanga, you're gonna go with Munguia. And then after that, if they made Munguia versus Plant, you're gonna go with Munguia.
Oh,
Mira
you're
pa' ellos.
so
Mira
sure
este
of all
lineup.
this. Get the
Nah,
fuck
Yes,
out.
I am. Yes.
I'll
Look
Well,
at
you
this
can
lineup
be
for
sure,
Munguia.
but you know what? You're not in my mind, so
No,
no.
because here's the thing.
No. What I am is on camera, and when those fights get made, listen, don't forget this, because I don't forget
I
shit.
won't forget nothing.
I'm gonna talk shit for 64 years when you pick Munguia to win them fights.
More for you.
No, you ain't gotta talk shit because I'll pick
No.
who I pick, you know? And it doesn't mean I'm gonna pick him for every fight, depending
Yes,
upon
you're gonna
who the
pick him
fight
for
is.
those. You will pick him for those.
Oh no.
Hey,
that's
Jules,
not
could you
against
put yourself
plan,
back
I
on
won't.
camera right quick? I want to ask you something.
You don't. I already know what you. Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
I
I
swear
already
it's not.
know
I
what he
promise
already
it's
know
not
what he's
that.
gonna
I
ask
swear.
me.
I
I
swear to God,
already
it's
know
not
what you're
that.
gonna ask me.
I swear to God, it's not that. I
Jules.
promise.
Déjate querer.
It's not the shit.
I'm eating my soup, motherfucker.
It's not. I swear to God, it's not that. It ain't that. I swear. I promise.
Motherfucker. I already know what the fuck he gonna ask me. Go
He
ahead.
promised you though, Jules, that it ain't that. He
I
promised.
swear it ain't that. Okay, so what
Don't fall
round do
for
you
it.
think? What round do you think Nick Ball knocks out Stephen Foreman?
What
in?
did I say? What did I say?
Oh, but I hate them, man. Damn.
What did I say?
You know what's funny? That fight will
I
probably
can't.
never get made yet. We still don't know.
No, the real shit is this is what I mean, that boxing fans have knee-jerk reactions, right? And nobody's looking at the Ceviche fight through the proper context. Realistically, God bless that kid, right? Congratulations. You shocked the world. You won't do that again.
That's it.
You-
That's it.
You won't.
Everybody has their
That's it.
night
That was his
one
15
time.
minutes of fame.
Everybody
That's all
has
that
their
was.
Every dog, like the Haktua bitch,
Oh
every
yeah.
dog has
Uh-huh.
his day,
Oh yeah,
bro.
she's
That's
done
Yep.
now. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah,
you've
she's
seen
done.
that shit.
She's
What
finished
she
now.
did, she fucked up.
She fucked up because of the Bitcoin, because of the crypto Bitcoin bullshit.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy though? A
Isn't
lot
she
of other
getting prison
celebrities
time
be
over
doing.
that? Isn't she
No,
getting
but it's just
prison
like
time?
you're just like not big enough to do that because a lot of other celebrities they be getting away with that shit, but because they're so big, nobody cares.
Yeah,
Logan
well,
Paul
wasn't
did
Florida?
it. Kim Kardashian did it.
Yeah,
There's
she
like
did it.
there's like a whole bunch of other celebrities that do it every year, and they always get away with it.
The shit
But
is that they're not as rich as we think, with the exception of Kim. Kim is rich.
Kim is rich.
She's a billionaire, ain't she? A
Kim
billionaire?
is
She's a
rich.
billionaire.
But the shit I'm saying is that like, going back to the Hawk Tour bitch, I don't really understand why she got famous. Like,
Me
because she
neither.
said she
Jules, I've been
sucked
asking
dick.
myself the same question.
Siempre
literally.
you know,
man.
you
Siempre
know, Jules,
tontería.
I don't normally believe in conspiracy theories and like what's that shit, industry plants, but that was the first time I ever
The
actually
shit
believed
is,
it. I
really
don't
look at this shit. A white bitch says she sucked dick. You could spit in the wind and hit a white bitch that sucks a dick, dog. Like, the fuck, like,
bro. Jules, she interviewed
wow.
Mark Cuban like 2 weeks ago, bro.
like this is a fuck, like this, like she's some kind of fucking unicorn. A white woman that sucks
She
dick.
interviewed Mark
The
Cuban.
thing-
What
the
the
thing-
fuck is
Just
Mark
walk in
Cuban
any
doing
fucking
there?
bar in America and throw a dart.
How
You'll
she
find
get
a
Mark
woman
Cuban
with
on
a
the show?
GED
That's
and
what I
suck
like to
dick.
know.
But peep the shit.
Industry plant.
That's what proves Michael's point. Mark Cuban has been a billionaire or whatever for a long time. Why the fuck are you making time to be interviewed by a corn pone white bitch that got famous saying she sucked dick? That's crazy. So you don't
I
want to
know
get
why.
interviewed by like Barbara Walters or somebody like that? Like,
I-
nah, I gotta let the white bitch
I
that
know
suck
why.
dick interview me.
I know why.
No,
Why?
Bro,
I know
Mark.
black.
Well, you gotta,
He's
you gotta
compromised.
blame the media though. They're the ones who made
Nah,
all that shit.
the thing
out.
about Mark Cuban, he's one of these dudes. He's compromised.
In what
Like,
way?
like he had a whole bunch of allegations when he was official owner of the Mavericks. You know he had to step down, right?
Oh wow! I
Oh,
I
didn't
didn't see any of
know
that
that.
shit.
I did know
Claro que
that.
tú no lo vas a ver, manín. Like,
No,
you know.
he sold a part of the Mavericks,
He
but he
sold the
didn't.
part. He still owns a little bit of it.
Yeah, he didn't have to step down.
He's
But
still he's
the older he
he's still
gets,
the
the more
puppet, but he's not the owner anymore.
the older he gets, the more he looks like Rosie O'Donnell,
Bro,
Bro,
bro.
wow.
you know who
he
I
looks like
Oh,
Charlie
see,
oh,
Sheen, man.
shit. Oh, damn.
bro?
Oh, oh.
But you know who's aging
That's
bad,
an
bro? I
image that will
seen the
never
other
leave
day,
me.
fucking
He's
Anne
like
Hathaway, bro. Shit makes me
he's
Bro,
sad.
get
plastic
the yo.
surgery
See,
Charlie
no,
Sheen, man.
Makes
no.
me
See,
sad, bro.
no. See, I don't like shit like that. You know why? If I really use my full strength, my full powers, and I don't hold nothing back, and I teleportically beam Anne Hathaway in your room, you're fucking, bro. You are fucking, and you're gonna
you not
love
hear
it.
what I said?
And you said because she's aging badly. She ain't bad enough that you wouldn't fuck her.
But I'm telling you, she's aging already. Do you not see what
My
I'm
Pero
dude, she's
contesta la
saying?
40s.
pregunta, Michael.
But would you fuck though?
Answer the question.
I would.
Yeah, I'm not
He
saying I wouldn't. I'm just
Right.
saying
This is giving
that
like the
he
whole
probably
answer.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Yes
I
or no,
Nigga,
wouldn't.
why
dog.
we talking
I'm
shit
not
about
saying,
the bitch
but
then? Like,
listen,
yo,
listen.
listen, the
Wait,
bitch.
wait.
Wait, no,
Salma
Michael would
Michael,
probably
Hayek,
agree
wait.
with
Salma
This is
that.
what
Hayek,
you're not
Salma,
understanding.
Salma
That bitch,
Hayek, or Anne Hathaway.
honest,
Bro,
you want my
answer the
honest opinion?
question, Michael.
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even
I did
that.
answer it.
Oh, no, it ain't even that. You want my honest opinion, Michael?
Don't lie.
Anne Hathaway.
Nah, you lying.
Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
lying.
Who's
You
the other
I'm
lying.
choice?
not.
Who's the other choice?
You lying.
He said
Salma.
Selma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah.
It's not because of what you think. You thinking does Selma look better? I think we all agree that Selma looks better. I think we all agree on that. But it's the ugly that I told you this already. Got to be a little bit of ugly in there, a little bit of crow's feet.
Salma's older
Yeah.
now, so like that's
Bro,
the
Selma look
that's
better than most 20-year-old bitches, bro.
Facts.
That is
She
A
true.
esa,
look
a
better.
esa, a esa vieja yo le como el
that's the
culo. You
ugliness.
crazy?
The
Yeah,
older
like
part.
it's like
Cute.
yo lo dije que it's such a thing que la mujer es demasiada bella que you're not
Oh my
ugly enough.
god,
Like,
Marissa Tomei
Yo,
is like 10
Jules,
years
in
older than her,
my
and I'm still
head,
picking Marissa Tomei over
listen,
that.
in my head,
Marissa
Sofia
Tomei is
Vergara
so
always gonna
far.
be 35.
no, sí.
So who are you
Always
picking,
gonna be
Marissa
35 in
Tomei
my
or
head.
Anne Hathaway?
Marissa Tomei. Marissa
She's
Tomei.
like 10 years older.
You know what I'm saying? But that's Marissa Tomei is not the average joint though. Like you always using these extreme
Loco,
examples
esta
of
tipa
shit,
está
bro.
buenísima, man. What the hell?
No, pero eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo that that's not normal. Like that, it's not normal for a woman Marissa Tomei's age to still look like that. Like that's not normal. So that's not an example of anything. That is an exception.
Exception to the
It's
rule,
an
man.
exception.
No,
Like that's
esta
not
tipa está
normal.
rica.
But I'm
Hell
saying
no.
what I'm saying is that Anne is still what I'm getting at is Anne is still an above average, very pretty lady. She is.
Yeah.
Mariah
She's in her 40s, bro. Like what you want her to look like? She in her 40s.
Mariah Carey's 55 and she could still get it.
Yo, for real, like Mariah's still out here going crazy. She still got them light skin juices out here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going shit on Anne Hathaway because I know that push comes to shove, take away the celebrity and take away the status and the prestige. If you saw Anne Hathaway in your supermarket, if you saw her in your gym, you'd want to shag. You
Oh, hell yeah.
absolutely would. You absolutely would. So I ain't going shit on her just because she got a little bit of crow's feet. That's okay.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
like, you
shit.
need help with those grocery bags, man?
For real. You know what I'm saying?
Who would you
La
say?
otra vieja, la Helen Meeting, con Canito, I'm
Con
in there,
cachú,
bro.
con cachú y mayonesa, man. Tú eres loco.
What did you
Like, what
say?
is this I'm
Jules.
talking about, man?
Es la
Jules,
verdad.
hold on, wait, Jules. The fellas, I gotta ask, who's a better Catwoman, Anne Hathaway or Zoe?
You
Anne
all right?
Hathaway.
No,
Anne
no,
Hathaway.
no.
Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway.
This is
Anne
what
Hathaway.
determines my decision. While facially, I think Zoe is prettier.
Mm.
In reality, if you stand them next to each other, Anne has more meat for you to hold because she's a bigger woman.
Yeah.
There's a song
Literally
coming,
a big.
Mr. Wayne.
She's literally, whereas Zoe is a little bit. Zoe is like a 5'2", 110-pound joint. You squeeze her too hard, you're gonna break her femur.
Jesus.
Also, her rib, her
That's
hips
una
are
paja
big
con
right into yours, man. That's gonna hurt having sex with that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you hug her too hard, bro, you're gonna pop her shoulders in a.
She's gonna be like, "Meow."
Bruh, if you mean to tell me just if you wake
Now
up
you're
with the
selling me
lights
on her.
off, you're gonna wear her as a belt?
Maybe like I'll give you an example. a part of why I think Megan Thee Stallion is such a great joint. It's not. She's not just facially pretty. She's buxom. She's heavy. Like she looks like a good 175 pounds. Honestly, that Meg could probably be hovering anywhere in between 175 and 200, but that's ass, that's titty, that's flesh. You can squeeze it. So you show me like a little skinny joint, like Ariana Grande for that's not attractive.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
attractive.
Nah.
I'm not
Clavicle
gonna lie, yo,
all
that
out.
girl looks sick. I hope she's okay.
I hope she's okay. I'll pray for her because she does look sick.
She
Somebody
doesn't
needs to
look
give
right,
that girl
bro.
a sandwich, yo.
Right.
She don't look right.
Shout out
bro.
to Drew. She's aging well. Michael is Steve Claggett.
Is
Oh,
it
see, he
Steve
called you a
Claggett?
Claggett. He called you a Claggett.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
What rhymes with Claggett that you can't say?
Let's get the channel banned. Let's get the
I don't know
channel
what
banned.
does.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you.
No te
Ass.
preocupes, man.
Cervecero said they need to promote that Jaime rematch as the battle of Cinco de Mayo, Mexico versus France. But if he were to lose, he best not go back to Mexico. He best dye his hair blonde ASAP. Salute. Yo, I told you, ship that mother. Yo, La Presidenta needs to deport him if he loses. Like, yo, it's a rap.
So
bro.
is a rematch in the works? Are they fighting again?
Yeah. He had a rematch clause come to
Oh,
find
okay,
out. And
okay.
That's
A
happening.
one-way ticket to La Chingada. That's
He
it.
For real,
initiated-
no,
he-
mándalo pa
A la
Paraguay.
Mandalo
Nobody
pa
lives
Puerto
in
Rico,
Paraguay, bro. Like,
Yeah, the
what's in
violence over
Paraguay?
there is bad.
Nah,
isn't
you're gonna
it?
see him with Santa Sayas then. Like, hey,
For real, yo, give
bullheaded
Jaime,
and shit.
for real, yo, like I don't know, like he gonna have to figure it out.
Bruh, you're gonna see Jaime with like a whole bunch of tattoos, like Miguel Cotto type
Yo,
thing,
what's
yo.
going on in January?
Cholo,
Anything
yo.
going on in January?
I didn't hear
Or-
about no fights in January, not yet.
No.
I mean,
No,
other
I didn't
than
hear about
vacaciones,
nothing
Stanley Goodman,
from
It's
but
gonna be
that's
nobody,
dry. It's gonna be a
from
little
nobody.
We
But
know
that
it's going
don't-
down in February though.
That-
Opataya's fighting.
But yeah, that's the only one we know of. Opataya versus this standing guy, this tall guy.
Pacheco's fighting too.
All right,
Didn't,
that's
Oh,
in
yo, that's
January.
in
The
January?
Pacheco. Yo, that's a good ass fight.
That's a
And,
good.
Which
one?
didn't get, hang on.
Who?
Didn't
Pacheco
Goodman
versus
get-
Steven Nelson.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
Oh
ass
yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
He might lose.
Opataya's
Yo.
in January.
Steven Nelson ain't no joke.
Ese
in
chamaquito me
Pacheco-
preocupa, man.
Pacheco might lose that shit, yo.
He got to be careful with him, man. Nelson ain't no joke.
That dude could punch, bro.
Planilla versus
That's a good
Trinidad.
punch. He counter punch a little bit.
Fury versus Till. Anui versus Goodman. All in
Fury
January.
versus Till is canceled.
I know you did not just say Fury versus Till.
Nah, I've been
Yes,
waiting
it
for
did.
that fight.
I
Bro, I've been
know you
waiting
did
for that
not
fight
just
all my
name
life,
that.
bro.
Michael, shut the fuck up.
Please tell me you did not just
Shout
name
out to
that.
Oscar Jimenez. Motherfuckers claiming Canelo's power is suspect now. Que por qué el francés KO'd Jaime y él no. By the way, why are people comparing the HBO's Penguin to Tony Soprano? Porque de verdad, they look alike, bro.
A little bit.
A little
That's
bit,
because
like,
of
look alike, bro. Like,
the,
they
the
do.
story, the way
Pero
it's
con,
done.
con,
I
con quién
guess.
quería que lo comparara? Con Charles Manson? I mean, shit.
Right. Y la otra cosa es que nobody should be suspicious of Canelo porque de verdad, I'm not saying this because I'm a fan of him. It's literally on camera. Canelo carried him, bro. He literally carried him. He hit him late in the fight. Jaime about to go out, and
Caught him.
Canelo literally grabbed him and held him up, bro.
It's a
Why?
Mexican
I
thing.
don't. The shit. What escapes me is why Canelo. Why not just knock him out, bro?
It's a Mexican
That was
thing,
the
bro.
second
It's
most
'cause he's
blatant
afraid.
carry
Lo
job
que
I've
pasa
seen.
es que-
No, that was the second most blatant carry job I've seen in a combat sport. Second only to Max Holloway in an MMA fight where he was literally teaching the guy how to box because he kept hitting him and he stopped the fight to go, no, bro, when I do this, you have to raise your arm up or I'm just going to hit you. Like, dude.
Damn, bro. Damn,
You know
bro.
why?
And then the
Because
third one.
Canelo gets a lot of hate from Mexican people as well. So if he would have gone in there and beat the shit out of Jaime, he would have picked up more haters. That's
They'd
what
have been criticizing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so because I hate to say this, but Mexican people are fucking haters, man.
Man, la gente habla disparate de que like people being racist in America and shit. Yo, imagine being a ginger in Mexico, dog.
Bro.
I hear people say that shit.
Yo, de
La gente no
verdad.
se imagina, man.
Yo, could you imagine how fucking difficult that is, bro? Everybody's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Bro, that's
every
why he learned how to
fucking
fight,
day.
man. He had to fight.
Oh,
He
that
used to be
motherfucker's
bullied.
freckles are fucking.
Bro, that shit must be rough. But
Ain't he of
bueno,
Irish descent?
no, pero de verdad, that's a conclusion. This is the thing. That's a conclusion that you can come to, right? Like, for example, My grandmother was a full-blooded Dominican, right? But she was light like me. All her lineage could be traced back to the Dominican Republic. The thing is that because she was fair-skinned, at some point there's a European in there. At some
Yeah.
point there is.
Probably
Yeah.
so.
The thing is though that if you have to go back that far to find him, all right, bro, I'm about as fucking European as a taco. If you have to go back hundreds and hundreds of years to find the nearest European relative, yeah, I am about as European as a hot dog.
Would you? I
Shouldn't
thought you were
have-
Japanese. I thought you were
You- you-
Japanese.
you
And
know
I've
what's
been
going on?
Japanese my whole life anyway, bro.
You know what's going on, Jules? Is the always want to apply the 1% rule of making like the 99% of your body. You know what I mean?
Sí, pero esa regla. This is
Es un disparate, but you know.
No, mira, lo que yo digo es esto. All right, who made that rule? Oh, a racist person made that rule. Well, I don't give a fuck what they think. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like the pen rule that if you stick to fuck that shit, though. I don't give a shit about. I don't abide by that. I don't abide by any of that bullshit. I am me all the time, and I am not defined by what you say. Because
like
if I let the United States of America tell the story, I have nothing against white people. I like white people. I like white women. I like white shit. They're nice people. I like them. But you're not going to tell me that I'm a Caucasian. No, I'm not. The fuck are you talking about? But that's the way the United States works.
Yeah,
The
they
worst
did
shit
that a
they
lot
could
in the past.
The worst shit they could call you is a fucking Latinx, bro.
Yeah, like it's okay to say that I'm different from Country or I'm different from Jason, and Jason and Country might be different from each other. I don't know if Country got Irish in him. I don't know if Jason got German in him. I don't know if Jason got Russian in him. We're different. And it's okay to be different. That's okay. You honor the differences and you respect them. But when you try to put us all under a blanket, that's what I find disrespectful. That, oh, so I'm a Caucasian person, really? Well, I didn't. Where are my relatives that are from the Caucasus Mountains? That I am a Caucasian.
So just look at me, Jules. My first name is Hispanic. My last name is Italian, and I look like an Arab dude, you know, with a tan.
Yeah,
¿Dónde
it's
tú me
okay.
pones a mí?
In the UN, bro. In the UN. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not with that shit. Like that's and a lot of those things. Once again, nobody's history is pretty. So I don't pigeonhole the United States for having an ugly past because who doesn't? Germany's got an ugly past, you know. Italy has an ugly past. Mussolini, right? Russia
Canada
has an
has
ugly
a really
past.
ugly past.
Joseph
honestly.
Stalin, right? Everybody has an ugly past. So I'm not pigeonholing my country that I'm from when I say that some of these things stem from a time that, yeah, that stuff is outdated. You shouldn't be thinking that way now in
So
2025.
Jules, looking at the camera, ¿dónde tú me pones a mí?
Let me see. Hold on.
¿Dónde tú me pones? Like,
Ahmad bin Rodriguez.
I was selling cigarettes just like 20 minutes ago. I mean,
Mohammed bin Salman. No. Mohammed bin Salman Castro.
What's up,
That
Ahmed?
motherfucker's an Arab.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's like all that race shit is for pure bullshit. Like, come on. Like,
That's what I'm. If you took a step back as an individual, never mind what anybody says, you took a step back as an individual and you looked at, say, people in the Dominican Republic, right? This is a prime example. There are some people there that look like Arabs. There are some people in Jamaica that look like Indians. We all can look like anything. And it's these social constructs that try to convince you, no, you're this. No, we're just human beings, bro. That's
Actually,
all
you-
we are, bro.
you're 100% right. I don't know if you've seen maybe like in your house or like somebody else's house, like a decoration of the art. Like it's like some lady with like some handling something but like no face on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it means. Like Dominicans, we don't really have like we
We
don't
don't
look
have.
like
We
something.
don't. We're not up
That's what it
because
means.
for us specifically Dominicans, we're not a homogenous people. We're made up of 2 to 3 things. We're not a homogenous people.
DR was a pirate island.
Exactly, like there's some sub-Saharan African in there. There's some European in there. There's a very small percentile of Taino because most of them got killed off. We're not a homogenous people. But as Earth ages, nobody really is. I would not be surprised if country has Irish and German in them. And no, Irish and German are not the same thing. They're not.
Right,
German and Russian ain't the same thing. It's not. So honor the differences. And What America? It's like there's kids in America, for example, and this shit pisses me off so much because you should never say this about anyone. It's disrespectful. They say that white people have no culture. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Well, all they do is steal.
Nah, man,
No,
that's
that is bullshit.
man. Listen, sometimes I feel bad. Like sometimes people they just talk shit like white this and white that, and it's like, bro,
Exactly.
for example, I work with like a couple of white people. I do IT in the hospital at HSS, and man, one of my managers he's Italian, right? And this dude comes around like some random user and comes around and he's like, oh no, because of because he was referring to my manager, right? And he's like, no, because of these white people. It's like, listen, man, like we in New York, man. Like you mean to tell me this guy who was raised in New York, he sees like all real people being a racist? Come on,
No,
man.
it's just that
And
people.
he's been like the most kind person, like with everybody, like
No, the
he
shit
ever
is
met,
no,
man.
but the other shit is that yo, you trying to hold on to some shit that you did. Like I don't give a shit. Like I could say it because I'm not a rich person. I don't come from a rich neighborhood. I'm probably poor. I was probably poorer than most of you motherfuckers that love crying about how poor you were. If you still hanging on to shit from back in the day, you're just an idiot. You're just being a victim of things you didn't suffer because you didn't suffer bondage. You were not a slave. You're not. You're not, literally. You're not. You never were. That is not happening. Now, the sad part is there are real slaves in other parts of the world, and you're not one of them. So thank God and stop trying to be a victim.
Jules, no
Hey,
te vayas
Jules,
más lejos.
real
Saudi
class chat.
Arabia. How the hell you think they built that fucking stadium that fast?
Manín, este fucking teléfono. Este fucking teléfono. Yo, to make the batteries for all these apparatuses and all these things that we use in the Western world, there are slaves. So if you care that much about that shit, drop the fucking facade and stop entertaining the slave masters. If you care. Now, I know that you don't care. I know. So just drop the bullshit. I don't hate no people. I don't hate no people. I don't hate no Chinese. I don't hate no Japanese. I don't hate no motherfucking white people. I don't hate nobody. All right? That's
So I'll put an example,
ridiculous.
Jules. You see how like probably you were raised the same way. Like when you're talking about like black or white, like I actually say those things not because I'm talking about race. I'm just talking about how you look, like your skin color, maybe but
No,
not like
yeah,
where you're
yeah, yeah,
from. You know
because
what I mean?
we can't help the world that we were born into. So I know what people mean with the categories that they assign. But for example, I will say that in the city of New York, if you a poor kid or if you live in a hood, it's not gonna be uncommon that they're gonna paint a certain image of shit that is not real. And how do I know? Because when you leave New York, it's not like that. White people ain't no more fucked up than black people, if we gonna be real. Then, but if you in New York, they'll paint this picture, but that's not the truth, though. The truth is, all people are fucked up.
You know what happens,
Everyone.
Jules? What happens a lot is a lot of people that have been beat out of their state, so they see their world through the internet, so they don't really have like a like a
They
realistic
don't got a
perspective
point
of
of
the world.
reference for real life. That
Like
like you acting. In other words, yo lo dije el otro día. Saca el gringo, saca el moreno, saca el mexicano, and let's just be us, bro. Just us Dominicans. Oh, because we're not gonna kill each other, right?
para uno se vive matando
Uh,
everywhere. No, like,
Like
come on,
this
man.
is everywhere, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah,
listen, if you
yeah.
leave people around each other enough for too fucking long, even if they're the same exact shit, they are going to eat each other,
It's
bro.
called the
It's the
food
truth.
chain, Jules.
Bro, that's
That's
why I
it.
agree. That's why I agree with what Fat Joe said.
Well, what Fat Joe said,
Lean back.
you the shit is that look, Tariq Nasheed is trying to make a profit off of hate. That's the bottom line. That you trying to turn people against other. And I'm like, yo, when I heard this dude say, when I heard and this idiot Lord Jamal, I'm like, bro, look, I don't give a shit about. I'm gonna be real. I don't give a shit about the history of hip hop. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. But as long as I was born in New York, and the only story I ever heard is that was made by black folks and Puerto Rocks in the Bronx. That's the only story I've ever known. And it's there, like, yeah, it's in the history. Wherever there was some hip hop way back in the day, right? Rap, right? It was Puerto Rocks there too. Now, I would say that mostly, if you asking me who do I think is more responsible, I would say hip hop rap belongs more to the black folks, but the Puerto Ricans definitely had a hand in it because they was living side by side at the time. There's no way this was going on and Puerto Ricans wasn't in on it too. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not personally, you want me to be real, I don't give a shit about that music. So I ain't even about to have a whole debate with you because I don't think there's nothing special about it. The only
I
thing
mean,
the only thing that music has become is poison to children.
thank you. I was about.
The only reason is kids glorifying drug dealers and gang members and people that are incarcerated is because of that music. So I don't. Can we get back to making shit like in the 70s? Sex music for fucking these hoes? That's more nice. All this shoot 'em up gang shit. Yeah, we don't. These kids don't need that. They really don't. Like,
No,
yeah,
the influence is real bad too.
fucking shit.
It is. It is.
All
It's
these
so
bitches,
bad, man.
rap about the same. My pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy. Whether it's Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, motherfucker, my pussy, my pussy.
Ice
How
Spice.
is this good?
Hey, Jules, Drew said you missed his last super chat.
Mm,
The one about
let me go
Superman.
get it. Right. New Superman was a claggett. Trailer sucked. Yeah, I figured.
I got a question.
Good.
Did yesterday's heavyweight title get you excited for the women's undisputed heavyweight championship fight?
Fuck no. That's ridiculous. Fuck no.
Wait, hold up. There is a undisputed heavyweight, and
Yo, they literally manufactured. They literally this is the thing, and it was brought to my attention, which is true. Up until recently, not all four alphabet organizations even had a title at heavyweight. It was really only the WBC. They're the only ones who had a title because there's nobody up there. So they literally manufactured 3 additional titles out of thin air so that Clarissa's fight with a girl who's 5-0 could be for undisputed.
Wait, Clarissa has
Oh,
a fight?
God.
I loved your
Boy,
relay.
as soon as she wins, she's gonna start up again. Here we
and you're
go.
talking about privilege.
And this is the shit, and it would be, it's like if they did that same shit, right? But you was cool, I'd be cool with you. But you not cool. You really acting like you doing the same thing that Katie or a man. That's not the same thing, dog. Like that's no. Katie had to go through big ass Chantel Cameron, who's bigger and younger than she is, dog. That's not the same. Like you fighting a 42-year-old
You know what's
woman.
funny, you? Tú sabes lo pendejo de esa situación that there is no Clarissa Shields without Katie Taylor.
Literally.
Her biggest brag, her 2 gold medals. You wouldn't have them without Katie Taylor, dog.
Literally. But it doesn't. But it's more of the same thing. Like it's look. I don't even like Fat Joe. I'm gonna be real. I always thought he was
Maldito
like
gordo.
he's kind of cringe. He's always been kind of cringe to
It
me.
is.
I was
But
a player.
one
I
thing,
just crush a lot.
but no, that's pun. I fuck with pun. I never liked the Joe. But I'll be real. One thing he said that's kind of true is there's this small movement, and it's a small movement. I say it's small because, bro, I live in real life. I know real life people that don't act like that and don't talk like that. All that shit is internet weirdo shit from fucking losers that can't get pussy and can't get money. But they got this attitude that if you not that, you supposed to be inferior. I am not inferior to you, dog. So get that shit out of your head. And the only people that put up, say, Clarissa on a pedestal, yeah, it's these motherfuckers. What I'm saying is not no crazy shit. She's not better than Katie. It's very simple. The only reason you pretend she is because of this. It's the only reason you're doing that. If she were from somewhere else, you wouldn't even give a shit. You wouldn't even care. So stop with the skin politics and just be real, dog. Then you'll get somewhere when you're actually being real. That look, Clarissa's a great boxer. For all the criticism that I give her, I still have her in the top 3. She's just not what you say she is. That's all. But she's young. Maybe she'll get there. She's young. She has a chance. But it's like the Wilder shit. Wilder sucks. The whole world knows he sucks, except you motherfuckers, because you playing skin politics. The
I'm
dude
gonna
Yeah.
say
sucks.
something too
And that
about
shit
Clarissa
gets
Shields.
old real quick, man. It gets old.
Clarissa Shields, she, she wants to be, overblowing all this shit, but she doesn't even have like 20, Not even 20 fights. She has like 15 fights.
The shit I'm saying is you literally debuted the same year as Katie. You fight way less often. It's just the truth. You shouldn't, in other words, there shouldn't be a hot take or there shouldn't be nothing wrong with saying, yeah, Katie's number one right now, but Clarissa's younger, so she'll overtake her at some point. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Like, yeah, that could happen because Clarissa is younger. Not as many miles on the odometer. But motherfuckers treat this shit like it gotta be for some other reason. Like, no, Clarissa's not number one. You don't have a resume like Katie. I'm sorry, that's the truth.
No,
That's
pues,
just the
loco.
truth.
Yeah.
Just with Serrano. Just with Serrano, dog.
Put it this way, and shout out to Boxeo Pats because he's the one that said it. If 3 out of the top 5 women on the ESPN pound for pound list, 3 of them are women that Katie Taylor beat, why the fuck is Clarissa at number 1? You yourself are rating Katie's opponents above Clarissa's because you got 3 of them in the pound for pound.
Son lambones, Joe. Son lambones.
No,
DEI
as you know the reason
hires,
why.
bro. DEI.
You know
But
the reason why they debuted at the same time, but Clarissa has fewer fights, is because it's harder to make Clarissa fights because she asks for too much money because she thinks she's a bigger deal than she is.
no,
You
that's not. No, listen, that's not the reason. The real reason, because them women don't cost nothing. If you talking about women that compete at 54, 60, and 68, right? The truth is, it's not that Clarissa doesn't fight because she wants too much money. It's because there are literally not enough women for you to fight. Your division is dry.
They don't
very.
exist, bro.
They don't exist. It's not even a knock on you, but you got to be real. You in a division where at any given moment there's between 15 and 30 women in the whole world. So get over yourself.
I think I read a stat somewhere was like in the 3 or so divisions Clarissa was in, if you added up all the people together, it would still be less than the women in the lightweight division where Katie
That's
Taylor
the
was
truth.
competing.
If you added up all the women at 54, 60, and 68, if you added them all up, that would still be less women than you see in the lightweight division and the super featherweight division. And it only gets worse the lower you go. Just like, yo, how you supposed to be the best for ruling in the division where don't nobody fight? Nobody is there.
Right.
Keep exposing her, man.
And
Fácil,
she
porque ella lo dice, man. Porque ella lo dice.
Nah,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
She's only got 15 fights. Wow. And 3 knockouts.
And she's coming off undisputed at light heavyweights. Shit.
So this is one of them girls that she wants stuff to be. She wants to change reality because she just says so.
So Clarissa's the type where, like, if you work in a restaurant and she comes to try to get something to eat, and you say, "Sorry, ma'am, we're closed," she'll be like, "Oh, it's because I'm black, ain't it?"
Not even say that, motherfucker.
She only has 3 more fights than Madrimov. Good God.
No, that's what I'm saying. Listen, kudos to her for the things she has accomplished. But you haven't beat nobody.
No, she did beat Savannah Marshall, and I did rate Savannah Marshall. So I can't say she hasn't beaten nobody, but
Same. I mean, I actually picked her to lose that fight, and she didn't. So I gave her props for that. So
I think that's a better fight she ever had because
yeah.
it's how so cinematic she looked, coming off the ropes. Like she actually fought her way off the ropes.
still, like that's the only
But she's
yeah,
that's the
but
only thing I give her.
Here's the thing, like she's not a bad fighter. That's the funny part. It's just like, bruh, what you build with your hands, you destroy with your feet. It's just crazy.
the thing is that we'll never know how good she is because there's not enough fighters in those divisions. And
I mean, listen, if she wouldn't pick fights like Shadesha Green and all those other fighters who beat Shadesha Green, I wouldn't go that bad. I wouldn't think that bad. But the thing is, she literally just talking and cherry picking right now. And the thing is, I get what they're doing. They're trying to give accomplishments to her just because they're trying to raise her stock just by accomplishments. But the thing is, accomplishments sometimes is just not enough. You have to be likable. Even though you don't have crazy ass person charisma, you should compensate. Being available, being out there. Because here's the thing: she's not really ugly. It's just her personality is really annoying, but she's not even ugly. Like she can even part her ways like in different things, but her shitty life and well, not shitty, but I would say undisciplined in many ways. Because I think the people around also like are bad influence to her, in my opinion.
No, I think it's all her. She's just a bad person.
I mean, I wouldn't go that bad, that far as a bad person. I don't know the broad.
Look at the way she look at the way she attacks other fighters and the shit. She's just a bad person.
I think more she's extremely insecure.
She's very jealous. I don't know if I would go
Yeah,
as far
there
as
you go.
that, but she is clearly extremely jealous. Anytime someone has any success, she immediately goes, "Yeah, I'm better than her." Like immediately, like clockwork.
Because the
she
thing
has
is,
to put
because
herself
here's the
into-
thing, bro. Everybody in the boxing world respects her. It's just like when it comes to like her attitude, is like when everybody like
They
shoves
respect her
shoves her
achievements, but
off.
not her attitude. Like you
No,
just said.
even as a person a little bit. Just like when she comes to like attack somebody, it's like when everybody like walks away. But other than that, like everybody respects her.
but what about the way she went at Keith Thurman?
Mm,
Just straight
No, that's
talking
what I'm
shit.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Like when she goes after like people, that's when like
That's a bad
you
person.
know.
You're trying to
I mean,
humiliate that man.
I mean, like that.
nah,
I
like
never understood that. It's like the Keith smashed one night and not call. Like, I mean,
I think it's
that had me so
I think
perplexed.
it's
Like,
just
what you
like
so pissed at
how
Keith for?
much people disrespect Keith though. Like people they just disrespect Keith, man. Like
I don't think anyone respects Keith, to be perfectly
yeah,
honest.
there you go.
Yeah, but he didn't deserve that. I mean,
It's about that
After
weird.
he shaved
Like, why
his
you calling him
dreadlocks,
out
I
for
think
it?
he deserves whatever he gets. Like the shit that man talked before the Manny Pacquiao fight, only to lose.
Oh,
Oh man, you remember that?
Man,
Oh
he
Lord.
lost so bad. Manny bought a dog and named him Thurman.
did he really?
Yes,
Oh shit! I never
Oh
knew
my
that.
god,
Oh my!
that's
Oh wow!
hilarious.
Oh, I never
like he
knew that.
literally brought a dog out, and
Man,
and
people
everyone's
sleep
like,
on
"Oh,
Manny
it's a cute
Pacquiao,
dog.
but
What's the dog's name?" And he says without missing a beat, Thurman. That's apparently something Manny does, by the way. He gets pets and names after opponents he beats who talk shit about him.
Did he give the dog a receding hairline as well? Or
He did clip his ears, so
oh.
I guess he eats them afterwards.
Manny is low key petty, and I love it.
hope he stays retired. I want to see him in the ring again, man. Like he don't. Yeah, he didn't
The
have his time to shine.
Worst thing is, I think he could beat Barrios. And
I don't
good
doubt
God,
it. I do not doubt it.
The undue confidence boost that would give him.
hey, so I got a question. So is Virgil going to pull out of the Madrimov fight?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Possibility.
Wouldn't be surprised. I just, like, we'll see, bro. We'll see, because I don't want to hate on that kid. And if I keep saying shit, well, it's going to sound like I'm hating on him. But it's like, style-wise, I don't see how you going to win that fight. You're going to have to show me. And that's okay. That's why we watch. So you can show me. If you could beat this guy, you're going to have to show me. But if you pull out for any reason, you catch a cold, you stepped on a Lego, you left the microwave, anything, you pull out of that fight, that's a duck.
Yeah.
Simple. That's a duck.
But yeah, most of the time is scaring the shit out of me, man. He really
That
is.
dude is 19.
Like-
B, knocking motherfuckers out in the first round. That dude is not. Yo, you understand? That dude is 19, bro. That means 2 years ago he probably was in high school.
I mean, but if he's this
crazy.
good now, think about how good he's going to be in another 2 or 4 years.
If they move him right, that's what I was saying at the top of the show. That you don't got to move him fast. He's 19.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to move him fast. You don't got to rush him to know WBA this. You don't got to do none of that shit. That dude is 19, bro. To me, he shouldn't fight for any kind of title until he's 22.
Put him in there with some tough dude who has no chance of winning but can survive like 8 or so rounds with him.
No, put him in there with Dave Allen.
Oh yeah, yeah. He'll
That's
win
a better
that
idea.
easy,
So
yeah.
we're not
Dave
close to
Allen,
Jose.
Dave Allen just gave Johnny Fisher the fight of his fucking life. Put him in there with Moses.
That was one of the worst robberies I've seen this year.
Nah,
Yeah, that was
but
a
you know
robbery. That was bad.
they actually tried to fast track this kid, with the whole like Mike Tyson record and all that bullshit. Like they
Yeah,
can't they
but
can even like go 5 seconds without saying that shit.
yeah, but I read an article where Moses himself said that he's not even trying to do that anymore. That was 4 weeks ago. That was a month ago. I read an
Oh,
article where he said, "Yeah, I'm not trying to do that anymore. You know, that was cool at the time, but I'm not trying to do that anymore." And I hope he doesn't. I hope
great.
he sticks with it
Yeah, great.
because you don't need to do that shit, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
Mike is Mike and you're you. You know, just be you, bro. Be you.
Now you can
Yeah,
still be a
you're
young
cool. You're
champion
cool
in like
enough.
maybe 2 to 3 years time if you moved right.
Yeah,
So,
21 is still young to win the title. So is 22. That's still young. You know.
Man, that Alan Fisher fight. I have never seen a man get the shit beat out of him like that and still declare the
and get
winner.
dropped and get dropped off. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
bruh.
he's gonna end up paying for that because now we know what your ceiling is, bro. I said it yesterday on the live that tells me that if they put you at EBU level, you're probably gonna lose because EBU level is a Geek Caballero.
Oh, he
That's
gets knocked
EBU
out.
level, and you ain't beating a Geek Caballero, bro. Like
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
you're
hell no.
not.
Dude, if he destroyed Makhmadov in 4, think about what he do to Johnny Fisher. He'll probably get him out there 1 2 rounds.
Shout out to Oscar Jimenez. What y'all think about Moses Atalma Ito Mama? It rhymes. Y'all think he eventually gets to fight some of the current? I think the one guy that he might end up fighting is Daniel Dubois, but not now. I think because Daniel's still young. He's young enough that 3 years from now, I think he'll still be boxing. 3 years from
Yeah.
now.
Only be like 30 in 3 years, right? So yeah.
So he'll be around, and that's a guy. But Joe is 40 already, ain't he? Joe Joyce.
Oh yeah. He's coming up.
He'll
on it. He's
be
39.
40.
Yeah.
And
He's
and
about
I
to
don't
be.
think Anthony Joshua has another 3 to 4 years. I don't think
Nah.
Tyson Fury has another 3 to 4 years, or Usyk, not at heavyweight.
Mm-mm.
So them dudes is gonna be gone. I don't know
Yeah.
Dillian White. I don't know what Dillian gonna do. I could see Dillian still being here at 45. Hey, know what I mean? I
And
know what I mean.
Chisora.
The
Well,
new Chisora.
Chisora's still gonna be out here. Chisora is still gonna be out here fighting motherfuckers and shit.
Jules, your kids will be in college and Cesaro will be still fighting.
That dude have a fight lined up the day of the graduation, bro. That motherfucker don't know how to not fight, bro. He probably be
Man,
fighting
I'm
the
gonna tell you
fucking
something,
mailman.
man.
It was like 27 losses.
For real.
That dude is just dedicated to his job, man.
Nah, but on some real shit, he is about to retire. His next fight might be his last one. Not the
Hopefully
one, not the one that is made, not the Valine fight. But if he wins the Valine fight, I think he fights one more time outside of the UK, and then he's gonna retire because I think he said he only has
Thank
2
God.
more.
So is he a free agent or is he with the promoter?
I mean, like he's kind of like with Saudi, and he's kind of like with Queensbury because you know that's a Queensbury show. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, that's why I was asking. So I was
Kinda
curious.
like
So,
he's kind of like with Queensbury, but on his Chisora shit. Like when he was fighting on Matchroom shows, right? He wasn't ever really a Matchroom fighter though. He was over there. It's kind of
Yeah.
like how Dillian shit was that. Yeah, you over there, but you're not really over there. You know, like you'll leave. You know, if you can.
So, Jules, can we agree that Chisora should make like they should make like a documentary or something about Chisora, how like a journeyman career is going right?
Yeah,
But he
you could
makes
do it, but
as much money as you can make as a journeyman. Kudos to him, man.
bro, a lot of people trying to be like Floyd when they need to be like Derek. Get your money, bro. Derek is out here with like 12,
So
13
thank you to
losses.
say that, Jules. Thank you so much to say that. So how many quote unquote superstars have more money than him?
Not a lot. Not. I could tell you he has more money than the Charlos. He has more money than
There you go.
Fundora, who's a reigning champion right now. Derek Chisora makes more money than him. That is an absolute fact. I don't know that Sebastian has ever turned over a 7-figure purse, but I know with certainty that Chisora has, and he's
So
about to again.
other than real estate, Danny Garcia, and I have like 5 ranches, aerospace. Who else have more money than him in the PVC? I don't
Nobody.
think. Mira.
Nobody. They got guys with belts over there that Brandon Figueroa don't, Fundora don't, Adames
Tienen,
don't, Laura don't.
tiene
No,
muchas decoraciones ahí adentro.
that dude literally owns land. He literally has a ranch and all of that. He like the dude lived like a king, and he got 12 losses. Take notes, motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying. Like they should have like a documentary or something of a journeyman career going right.
Yeah, because that's the example. That's the example that people need to follow. That like if you gonna look at boxing being real, bro, in all likelihood, at some point you gonna lose. What you need to do is figure out how to keep making money after that. because you probably are gonna lose. Most people that box are gonna lose. Box long enough, yeah, you're gonna lose. You need to know how to keep making money after that happens. You know.
It's not the end of the world.
Shout out to Keenan. Thoughts about Moses attack, bro? We already know what would happen. Moses will cut through that motherfucker like butter through a knife, bro. Hot knife through butter. Like, I don't even know if Jared gonna box again, to be real with you. Has anybody heard anything about him since August?
Nope.
Haven't heard a damn thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he took the money he made at Riyadh season and opened up a T-Mobile. I would not be surprised to hear that tomorrow.
I wonder how
bro.
much that was.
T-Mobile.
He probably got good money. He probably got good money off of that. Like, you never know. Wouldn't be surprised, bro, because he said he ain't in it for the long haul anyway. He said that.
Yeah, didn't he say he was going to retire by like 26 or something?
And how old is he now?
Or 27? I don't
Closer
know.
to 26 than he is 25, I think.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm fucking sleepy now.
Happy
Y'all
New Year,
motherfuckers,
everyone.
Happy New Year. Nick
Merry
Ball,
Christmas.
Stephen Fulton.
Here.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait, all right, I already read that one. All right, I'm out of here, motherfuckers.
Have a good night, Jules. Fellas, have a good night.